Hello. Hi. I don't know if that made any noise, but I was slurping into the microphone. I could hear it. Anyway, we're live. Hello. Let's play some freaking music as we get things a little kicked off. Throw it into shuffle. And we can't fart around for too long, guys. We've got big plans tonight. I got tired of seeing the Minecraft civilization memes. And I'm gonna watch it. There's apparently 2 of them. And each one is 2 hours long. Sup, dude? What's up, Mom? How you doing? We're getting the stream warmed up. Get it out of your bones. Get it out of your fingers. Do your stretches. Get ready. Welcome to the party, Mung. Da, 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 da. Live at everyone. Send now. Or hit me with bland? We can live with bland. Okay. We got big plans tonight. We are running our early ad breaks, getting it done, getting it out of the way, and then we're jumping right into it. Hold on. Yo, what is up, Cole? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all. Chillin' playing Val? Hell yeah. We're getting things ready. We're gonna be watching Minecraft Parkour Civilization together. I'm tired of seeing it memed, so we're just gonna watch it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, man. What song we got next? Oh, we got Fresh? Okay. I like Fresh. No, let's do Spookies. Here we go. We're getting warmed up. Live now, watching Peak Minecraft Parkour Civilization, comma, I just want to understand the memes. Twitch.tv/. popcorn. There we go. We post that up. Are you spooked yet? Is this music got you spooked yet? It's a big night. Prepare thyself for magic. Oh, here we go. I wanted some badass music. Since you're playing Val, here's some badass music for you. Devil May Cry has some of the best tunes ever. Just like, you know, in games, you know, they got some good ones. You listening to this right now? We seek out peak. God damn, am I still in an ad break? Holy. These things last forever nowadays. Takes over my mind. Oh wait, it's build right there. Some in the strain, mayhem. I don't actually know the lyrics. Hold on, I gotta find them. I can't find them. I'll read the lyrics off the screen as they pop up. I am the storm that is approaching, floating like clouds in isolation. I am reclaimer of my name. I am in flames. I have been blessed. My family crest is the demon of death. And I am awakened, Phoenix ash in dark divine, descending misery, destiny chasing time. I wish that I could be yelling this. Destiny chase. This is us getting warmed up, all right? Inherit the nightmare, surrounded by flame that run away, keeping walking the line between the I won't surrender. Revealed in eyes of ember. Tried through fire and ice forever. Insolence lost, but now they remember. Sorry, I did my own little twist on that. All right. No. No. Oh, here we go. All right, we're creeping up towards the finishing of the warm-up. This will be our last song for the pre-stream warm-up. It's Quiet Machine, Natural State. Giving people time to shuffle in, file in. I need to like brush my teeth, man. I can feel the plaque build up. Woo! Oh! I forgot how hard this song goes. Wake up! I'm happy to be here. I hope that you're happy to be here too. You guys know that it's always a blessing to have a Thirsty Thursday where we actually have a plan. We got a plan, everybody. I'm having a beautiful day over here. It is a beautiful day in Nebraska. I hope that it's a beautiful day out there, wherever you are. And we're in for a beautiful evening. I picked up some Bud Light Lime. Call me crazy, Bud Light Lime kind of rules. Did I overpay for it? Probably. Did I buy it from a small shop? Like one of, not like a major store? Yeah, I did. Small little alcohol shop where they overcharge for everything. But it's probably like family owned or something. I don't know. There's a very nice Indian man that worked there. When I came in, I brought my dog, and he was just, he was getting to know us. He said hi to my dog. So I was like, all right, I'm not walking out of here empty-handed. And I grabbed those Bud Light Limes, and I said, ring me up, sir. And that he did. God bless. We've run the advertisements. We've got ourselves prepared to watch Peak. Peak, I tell you. Now you might be asking yourself, what is Peak? According to the current meme landscape, culture, whatever. It's apparently parkour civilization in Minecraft. I feel like it's clearly very meme worthy. It's funny, but we're gonna see if it lives up to the hype. Will we do it alone? Maybe. This song kind of rules. And we're approaching the end. Pull up the chatting screen. Hello, everyone. Hello, it's me, your host, your arbiter of Thirsty Thursdays, back once again. Happy to be here. Happy as always. I did not clean up my hair before stream, and I already regret it. I really should have. I was thinking about it, But I was running low on time. I wanted to come here, start stream, get everything kicked off in a good way. Get everything kicked off in a good way. On time, most importantly. And I knew, like, cutting my hair and showering afterwards, always necessary. I have to shower after I cut my hair. It's too much of it. Grooming myself, cutting my hair, doing the shower, all that jazz takes way too much time. It takes like an hour. It's a weekend activity, but you know, I like to make sure that I stay as well groomed as possible before every stream. But we do what we can. We do what we can. We live with what we got. We accept the way that we look, and the world will accept us for who we are and what we are. And what we are is about to watch Parkour Civilization. I'd be lying if I said that I had low expectations for this. I actually have very high expectations for this. But we will see if it lives up to those expectations.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hold on. I memed saying that I was going to do a reaction video to this. Where is my chat box? Is it over there? Whatever, that's probably fine. Where are my alerts? My alerts are over there. Hold on. I can't replay an alert from here. I can't do it. My fucking overlay won't allow me. So whatever. I'm gonna grab like it's 2 hours long. I'm grabbing 3 beers. Kidding, I'm grabbing 2 beers, and if I need more, I will get more. All right. There's no reason for me to be doing this. there's absolutely no reason for me to be doing this, but we're gonna be doing this. All right. Hey, hi, and hello there. Welcome to me watching Peak. I'm watching Parkour Civilization, Minecraft Parkour Civilization, and I guess recording it. I don't know. I've been told that this is Peak. It's been memed so much that my expectations are through the roof, and if it doesn't reach those expectations, I'm going to do something. Either way, people are saying I heard that this is what the Minecraft movie should have been, is what I've heard. We're here on Thirsty Thursday. I'm drinking some Bud Light Lime. Not sponsored, but I would take a sponsorship if that ever becomes a possibility. Let's just get into it.
Let's go. Open up. It's time for parkour.
All right, time for my mandatory parkour check. Let's get this over with.
You're late. You know the deal. You can do the 1-block jump for the raw chicken, or you can attempt the 1-block vertical jump for the beef.
This is the meme.
Here in Parkour Civilization, no one chooses to jump for the beef. It's better to be safe and do the 1-block jump for the chicken rather than risk your entire life for just half a hunger bar more.
Tomorrow, you better not be late, or you'll be doing 2-block jumps as punishment.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I won't be late next time. Down here,
Holy
us parkour
shit.
noobs only get fed once a day. 1 piece of raw chicken is just enough to get you to the next day. But that's the life of Parkour Civilization. If you want to survive, you have to parkour. Every parkour
Oh my
noob has the
God.
same goal, and that's to make it to the top layer where all the parkour pros live. Except most parkour pros are born on the top layer. If you're a parkour noob, there's only one way up, and that is through the Temple of Parkour. The Temple of Parkour is the only structure in the world that combines the bottom layer to the top layer. To make it up, you have to do an impossibly hard parkour course that no parkour noob has ever completed.
There's
and
so
that's
much
assuming
lore.
You even get the chance to complete the course. The inside of the temple is protected by a barrier, and the only way a parkour noob gets past the barrier is if they've earned a ticket. I've never even tried getting a ticket before, but if I'm gonna rank up to a parkour pro one day, I'm gonna have to. In my
Holy
neighborhood, pretty much
shit.
everyone has fallen into the void and died, except for the guy who lives right next to me. He's been my neighbor for 5 years. No! Why did he try going for the beef? Well, I guess
Wow,
I have
he
to
really-
change my statement. I now live in this neighborhood alone. In Parkour Civilization, only parkour pros are allowed to break or place blocks. For parkour noobs, it's strictly prohibited. And unfortunately, I found that out the hard way. A while ago, I was searching around and I somehow stumbled upon an
There's
oak log.
no time
one
for
has
me to
seen
get a
an
word
oak
in.
log in years, since trees don't exist in Parkour Civilization. So I had to try to take it.
Stop right now.
Oh no, I'm done for.
You really thought you could break that without me noticing? What, were you gonna try to cheat parkour?
No, sir, I didn't try to cheat. I just thought it would be super rare and I wanted to collect it.
Stop talking. Give me 2 jumps now.
2 jumps in a row? Okay, sorry, sir. I'll do it right now.
You know what? You seem a little too happy about 2. Let's make it 3.
Okay, I'll do 3.
You know what? Now let's make it 4 jumps in a row.
Ah, 4 in a row? Come on. In Parkour Civilization, it should be no surprise that all punishments were just more forms of parkour. And that was the last time I ever tried breaking a block.
You're lucky you got a light punishment. Don't forget, you're at the bottom, so follow the rules.
It's safe to say that if you're at the bottom level of Parkour Civilization, it's not exactly the best. But not
Bro, you
everything
gotta
in
jump
Parkour
for the
Civilization
beef.
is that bad. For example,
gotta
I
show
was
'em that
able
you're
to
a
use
pro.
parkour to buy the biggest house in the neighborhood. In Parkour
Oh.
Civilization, literally everything is parkour, and that means parkour has replaced money.
Welcome. Choose which house you want to buy.
It's pretty nice. In Parkour Civilization, all you have to do to buy anything is just make more parkour jumps. I'm not really sure why or how parkour works as a currency, but all I know is I basically bought a 2-story house for free. Somehow when I was buying my house, I convinced myself to go for the ladder jump to buy the bigger house. In Parkour Civilization, parkour jumps with trickier items like ladders are worth more. That's why
There's
this
so
jump
much
basically bought me a
exposition. This is
mansion.
info
no
dumping,
way.
dude.
Thank you for buying the big house. Let me take you right to it. Just follow me.
Let's go. This is awesome. I just bought my first house. All houses in Parkour Civilization are pre-built, and they all have one thing in common. It's a requirement that every single house has a parkour jump inside to get to your bed. This is a way to make sure everyone in Parkour Civilization parkours everywhere they go, even inside the house.
So, this is the neighborhood you'll be living in. You're the only 2-story house here. So if you follow me, I'll give you a house tour.
This is
Dude, he's
so
got the
sick.
big
That ladder
house.
jump literally may be the richest one in the neighborhood.
As you can see, you have a jump on the top floor and a jump on the bottom floor. Let me show you the upstairs, and then the house is all yours.
All right. I
Wow,
mean, everything
everybody's
looks good.
really
I just have to do
acting
this jump to
really
my
good
bed.
in this.
Yeah, I think I got everything figured out.
Perfect. Last thing, I just need to check if your parkour jump is good.
How are you supposed to check if it's good? Wait, what the? Did this guy for real just jump off? I'm really confused. Is he alive? Why did he do that?
All right, just wanted to confirm that your house is ready to move in. The guy did in fact die, so everything should be good.
That guy seriously died?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a part of the job. Enjoy your house.
How is that a part of the job? What? No one really remembers how Parkour Civilization started. Most of the parkour noobs down here at least think that the parkour pros were the ones who started it. But the truth is, I think I was the one who started it. For some reason, I can't remember the best, but I'm pretty sure this is how the story went. Yo, see what? Yo. Hello? Bro, you think I could get a diamond real quick? I was mining for like 3 hours and I only found 2 diamonds. I just want to make a diamond pickaxe.
Sorry. Don't have any to spare.
Bro, come on, don't be like that. You were literally just
Mining
holding
for
one.
2
Dude, just give me
hours,
one
but
and I'll
is-
pay you back later. I just need a pickaxe.
All right,
Hold on, I
fine.
forgot
Give me
that I
1
have this
second. If you
scene
want a
cropped.
diamond, you gotta give me something. All right, watch out. Back up for 1 second. Look,
Is
if
it
you can
alt?
make this 4-block jump, I'll
There we
pay you
go.
1 diamond.
Make this 4-block jump. Wait, why? Why are you gonna pay me to do parkour? What do you even gain from this?
I don't
doesn't
know. I've just
understand.
never seen anyone do it before. I'd pay to see it done.
Okay, I'll take the offer. Oh, this is so annoying. All right, just give me a second. I know it's possible. I've done it before.
I told you, bro, it's not possible.
Just stop talking and watch. I'm gonna do
Bro,
it in
he
like
doesn't
30
get it.
seconds.
It is
And
possible.
there we go. Finally. Look, I told you it was possible.
No way. That was actually incredible. All right, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go. I got paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Are you kidding? Dude, totally. All right,
gotta
I'll
move
be
this.
back
There
here
we go.
tomorrow, I guess. And this is basically how parkouring for money started. The next day
That's
I showed him
crazy.
to Siwat's house, he offered me way more diamonds this time, and he constructed an entire parkour course outside of his house to do. But little did we know that this parkour course would completely change the way that the world works. Soon after this event, the parkour civilization began. Now that I think about it, there's kind
Soon
of an
after,
unexplainable gap
an
between those
entire
events and now,
civilization
but
happened?
oh well.
Parkour check
All right.
time. You got 30 seconds.
Another beautiful morning, and I have to parkour for some more raw chicken that will make me starve even more. All right, I'm here.
1 block for raw chicken, 1 block vertical for beef.
Go
what are you
for the
choosing
beef,
today?
dude.
Considering my neighbor just died for going for the beef, I'm just gonna go with the chicken again.
Keep in mind, there's a ticket event today. It's going to be about 200 blocks west.
This was huge news. If there actually was a ticket event today, I would need to go for the beef.
Go
Ticket
for the
events are
beef,
usually
dude.
far away, and I would starve by the time I got there if I chose the chicken. But luckily, I got the beef.
No
He got the
way. You
beef.
made that jump? You might become a parkour pro one day.
Wait, you really think I could rank up to be a parkour pro?
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob. You guys never rank up.
It's important to know that parkour pros have really big egos and they like to put down the parkour noobs. This was an important day.
That's so
This was
true.
only the second time
I'm
I've
so
jumped
tired
for
of
the
the
beef,
parkour
and now
pros
I have a
putting
chance
down
to
the
earn a
parkour
ticket.
noobs.
The ticket events are so risky because they're located so far away. If I wasn't paying attention, I could miss just one of these 1-block jumps and my entire chances of becoming a parkour pro would be over. But luckily, I made it to the ticket event. When I got here, there were
Thank
only 3
God.
parkour noobs in line to do the parkour course. Most noobs don't even show up for the courses anymore because if you miss one jump, you end up like this guy. And that's the price you pay
No!
if you want a ticket to be a
He's
parkour
dead?
pro. I watched as the second noob fell to the void. Hey man, do you think you could go already?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous I'm gonna fall.
No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh,
He didn't even jump.
okay. Never mind
was
then.
a parkour
Before going
noob.
for it, I wanted to study the parkour course. You see, every week the ticket challenge changes, and it's completely random. And this week's course was extremely difficult. There was a 2-block jump to get to the ticket, and if you get it, a 2-block jump to get out of it.
I've
Here's the thing
never
about
made a
parkour
2-block jump.
civilization.
I never
Parkour
could.
can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Check this out. If I do a parkour jump with the 360, will you replace one of the 2-block jumps with a 1-block jump?
You want to do a 1-block jump with a 360? Fine. There's no way you're going to make it, but I'll accept.
Let's go, the parkour pro accepted by bribe. And now I have another problem. I have to do a 360? Have I even done this before? Whatever, I'm just gonna go for it. Please make it. No way, I actually did it. All right, deal's a deal, right?
I'm not going to lie. That was the coolest thing I've seen a parkour noob do. Well, a deal's a deal. Here you go.
Let's go. Now there was only
That's
one 2-block
crazy.
jump in the course.
Still got to make the first 2-block jump, noob.
Yeah, whatever. Just let me do the course, bro. This was my best chance to finally earn a ticket. If
He's
I
gotta
actually
get that
this
ticket, dude.
I could access the parkour temple and make my way
He's
up
gotta
into a
make it to
better life
parkour
as a parkour
Valhalla.
pro. There was no turning back now. I had to start the course. Most parkour noobs aren't experienced with diagonal jumps, but somehow I got past it. And now was the 2-block jump. This was life or death. I closed my eyes and I went for it. I expected to be falling thousands of feet per second into the void, but to my surprise, I was standing on the platform with the ticket. And thanks to the deal I made with
Let's
the parkour
fucking
pro,
go,
I only had
dude.
a 1-block jump to get out of the course.
He's
This
got
was
the ticket.
life-changing. This was the first time I've ever received a ticket to access the parkour temple, and I promised myself that
I
I
knew it
wasn't
could
gonna
do it.
waste it. I made my way over to the parkour temple. I was in a
That's
good
my
spot. I
fucking
had
goat
3
right
full
there.
hunger bars, which is the most hunger a parkour noob can have. This was it. There was no better time, no more perfect time to try making the parkour course to rank up to a parkour pro. I walked up to the hoppers in the ground and I threw in my ticket. After a few seconds, the invisible barrier that guards the parkour temple was down. And now, of course, I
Holy
had to make
shit.
sure I didn't fail the 1-block jump to actually get inside the temple. I made the 1-block jump successfully, and now
Thank
I was
God.
officially inside the temple. This was it. This
I
was
love
the
the-
moment I've been
the-
waiting for my
the
entire
narration
life.
of
This was the parkour
every
course that
single
no parkour noob
action.
has ever beaten. If you miss any of these jumps, you'll either die from fall damage or fall directly into the void. But I've come too
That's not
far
good,
and I've
dude.
practiced too much to have that happen.
That
I
looks
wasn't just gonna be
scary.
another
I don't know if I
parkour noob
could.
that fails this course. I was gonna be the first one to rank up to become a parkour pro. My journey to
Hell
becoming
yeah.
a parkour pro starts now.
Hey,
No!
Wake up. You want a chance to eat today or what?
All right, let's get this over
Now
with.
he's in
Let's
parkour
go.
hell?
Hurry up and do the parkour, noob.
Down here in parkour prison, even the cells have 1-block jumps. If you miss a single jump, or if a parkour pro catches you not jumping for 30 seconds, you'll be thrown into the lava.
All right, I gotta ask. Do you want to do a diagonal jump to reduce your prison sentence time?
Most parkour noobs would never take this deal. Diagonal jumps are just not worth the risk. But
you're
I
not a
wasn't just gonna
parkour
sit
noob.
in parkour prison my entire life. If there was any chance I could get out sooner, I was gonna take it.
That was
Understandable.
unexpected. Congrats, you've earned 1 day off your prison time. That means you go from 49 years and 320 days to 49 years and 319 days left.
And this is how my life is gonna be for the next 49 years in parkour prison. That is, unless I find a way to get to that portal and make my way back to parkour civilization.
There's no
Parkour
way
prison
you
is
can do
located
that.
directly under the bottom layer of parkour civilization. If a parkour noob misses any jump, they fall into the void and end up here. And the only
Parkour
way
prison.
back to
It's not
civilization
parkour
is to
hell.
spend
It's
50
parkour
years here
prison. It
without
just
failing
looks
a
like
jump.
hell.
Before I was sent here, I never knew this place existed, and I was so close to becoming a parkour pro. My entire life, I've been training for one goal, and that's to go to the Temple of Parkour and complete the impossible course to rank up to become a parkour
Your entire
pro.
life
I
you were
had
training for
everything.
that?
I
You
earned the ticket to
fucking
get
blew
inside
it?
the temple, and I had enough food to make the journey. But when the time came, I failed the first jump.
Yeah.
And now I'm dead. What the? Where am I?
Welcome to parkour prison, or as most noobs call it, their worst nightmare. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you right to your cell.
Parkour
his worst nightmare,
prison?
dude.
What is this place? I don't get it. How am I still alive?
Hey, and just make sure you don't miss any of these one-block jumps, because if you fall in the lava, you will die for real this time.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. I've never missed a one-block jump
Drink?
in my life.
Okay.
What I didn't get is why parkour
New drinking game. I gotta drink every time he says the word parkour. All right, I'm gonna fucking die.
prison
He
existed.
said parkour.
Instead of letting the parkour noobs just fall into the void, somehow this massive structure was made under the void to catch us. But why?
Alright, noob, this is your cell. Go on in.
All of the cells in parkour prison were separated by a 3-block gap, meaning once I went inside this cell, I would never be able to escape. But that wasn't gonna stop me from trying.
Make sure you're doing at least one jump in your cell every 30 seconds. If
He
one of
didn't
us
say
catches
parkour.
you not jumping, you're not making it out of here.
Just minutes before this, I was about to rank up to be a parkour pro, and now I'm in the most dangerous place in parkour civilization. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the only noob right now in parkour prison. My guess is most of them by now fell in the lava. Wait, there's actually someone here. Let's go, I'm not alone down here. Wait, why does this guy look familiar? He's been my neighbor for 5
Okay, I'm going to get fucking hammered if I make that. How about I take a drink every time someone falls?
years. No! Why did he try going for the beef? No way, it is my neighbor. Wow, I'm so glad I'm not alone down here. No! Dude, what is
damn
wrong with
it.
this guy? All right, he has to be doing it on purpose at this point. The only thing that's better about parkour prison is they feed us fish instead of raw chicken.
Hey, noob, let's go. You've been selected for parkour testing. Be down there in 30 seconds.
And this is one of the not so good parts about prison. The
He's-
random parkour
he's saying
testing.
parkour
wait,
too
you didn't even
frequently.
fill in this gap. Ah, man, now I gotta do another 1-block jump. If you're a prisoner here, the only thing you hope for is that you don't get selected for random parkour testing. Every few days, the pros will pick a noob at random to test out a new course they've built. This time, the course I was selected for had fence parkour. If I failed to make this 1-block fence jump, I wouldn't be coming back.
Let's
If you
go.
drink
We
every
don't
time
have
you hear
all
the
day.
word
Get on the
parkour, you
course.
will
Yes,
die.
sir. I'm going right now. The worst part about these random courses is that they intentionally use harder blocks for the jumps. The pros know that the noobs have almost no experience with fence jumps, but they build them anyways.
Alright, testing complete. Back to your cell in 30 seconds.
By some miracle, I was able to get past this week's random testing course. But what about the next week or the week after that? There's gonna be some day when they build a jump that I can't do, and I need to get out of here before that happens.
Bro, you gotta get
Luckily,
out of
I've been
parkour
thinking of a
prison.
plan to make my escape. Back in parkour civilization, I used parkour to bribe one of the pros, and now I was gonna do it again. Hey, guard!
What
There
do
you
you
go.
want, noob?
I got
Parkour-
something to show you. Can you come over
parkourency.
here?
This better be worth my time, or I'm not feeding you tomorrow. Okay, what?
Oh, nothing really. I just wanted to ask you if I could pay you in 3 diagonal jumps in a row for 5 minutes of free time?
3 in a row?
Yep, 3 in a row. What do you think?
You're definitely not making that. But it's not like I care anyways. Sure.
Like always, parkour can be used to get out of any situation. But now I had one chance to make 3
Dude, I
diagonal
wish that
jumps in a row,
parkour could
or
get-
else I was
be
dead.
used to get
Come
out
on.
of any situation.
1, 2, 3. No way. I actually did it.
Okay, 5
Is
minutes
this
of
guy
free
really a
time,
noob?
but you better be back in your cell by the time I get back.
The bribe worked. Now I had 5 minutes to roam around parkour prison to see if I could find a way to escape. I had no clue
This
what
is
was
how
gonna
real
happen to
prison
me
should
after I
work.
escaped, but I didn't have time to think about that right now. When I jumped around the prison, I noticed someone doing the random testing course. Wait, is that who I think it is? No, you don't need to be nervous. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, no way. It is the guy who failed the ticket event in front of me. That guy was nice. I hope he clutches up these glass jumps and makes it back to civilization. Oh, something was strange about this testing course. Why were they using glass for parkour? Glass jumps aren't even a thing at the parkour noob level. If noobs have never done glass jumps, why would they use them to test the jumps? I just gotta get out of here.
I bet you're trying to think of a plan to escape, right?
What? Escape? What are you talking about? I would never try to escape.
You're not? I was gonna take you to the portal, but if you don't want to...
This obviously seems like you're trying to set me up.
It's not a setup. No one says you have to stay here. You can leave at any time. Just follow me and I'll take you there.
I'm 99% sure I'm being led into a trap, but it
He's
doesn't matter. If he
pulling
gets
his
me
leg,
close to
dude.
the portal, I'll try to improvise. If this guard was leading me into a trap, I couldn't see what it was. He was already getting me so close to the portal. At this point, I was just gonna have to take a chance and hope
He's
that he
gonna
was
knock
telling
him
me
into the
truth.
lava,
I was now
dude.
5 blocks away from going back to parkour civilization.
You can leave now if you accept the terms that you can never earn a ticket to rank up to become a parkour pro for the rest of your life.
Wait, you're saying if I
No!
go back to parkour civilization now, I can never be a parkour pro?
That's correct. Or you can
Not
wait out
worth
the
it.
remainder of your 49 years here in
No
prison.
deal,
So
man.
this was the catch. I could leave parkour prison right now, but in return, I could never become a parkour pro. Or I could try to survive here for another 49 years. It wasn't worth it to stay. I needed to get out of
Absolutely
here.
not worth
okay,
it, man.
I've made my decision. I'm
Wait.
gonna go back.
So you accept. Good luck.
This was it. The work was done. I escaped parkour prison. But at what cost? Leaving now meant that I would be a noob for the rest of my life.
You
When I
can't
went
be
through
a
the
noob
portal, I was
forever,
brought
man.
back into parkour civilization. The portal spawned me at the entrance of the Temple of Parkour. This was probably the last time I would ever step foot in this temple. I had my chance to rank up to become a pro, and I failed. Now, I can never earn a ticket ever again. You know, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Heartbreaking.
Now, I can just go back to my ordinary life in parkour civilization. You know, now that I think about it, it's not the worst situation in the world. I mean, at least I still have my mansion. Wait, who is this? I still own this house, right?
No, you don't. This house no longer belongs to you. This parkour noob just purchased this new mansion, so you'll have to leave now.
Wait. This guy just bought my house? How can he do that?
Well, you fell and went to parkour prison, so you lost the house. When you were down there, this
That is how
parkour
it
noob
works.
bought it.
Bro, really? Wow, so I really don't own this house anymore. Well, this guy can enjoy...
Okay,
Well,
it's
that's
for
another
sale
fall.
now.
Let's go, so I can move back into my house?
After you buy it again, sure.
Wait, really? Are you serious? I have to buy it again? I went back to the shop to go buy my mansion again, but while I was at parkour prison, something bad happened. The prices for houses in my neighborhood went way up. Now, if I wanted to
Inflation,
buy my
man.
mansion, I would have had to pay for it with a 2-block jump. It was too risky. I was gonna have to
Two-block
find
jump?
somewhere else to live. Fortunately, I found
That's too
another
much,
shop
man.
that was selling wood houses. A bit of a downgrade from the stone house, but it was all I could afford. I could either do a 1-block fence jump for a small house or a 1.5-block stair jump for a large house. I
you
figured if
go.
I'm gonna
Get
be
that big
living on the
house.
noob level for my entire life, I might as well buy the big house. Luckily, escaping parkour prison gave me the confidence to make the jump easily. Now, I got a mansion in a new neighborhood where, not to my surprise, everyone fell into the void, so it's just me living here. The house is
Aw.
definitely a bit of a downgrade from my previous mansion, but it's still a 2-story house and it has a painting, which is something you don't really see that often in parkour
That's pretty
civilization.
baller, dude.
I just keep wondering what my life would have been like if I actually made it to the pro civilization. Now, I don't think I'll ever figure out what it looks like up there. I just wish that... Whoa! What?
Hey, wait a
was
minute.
that? When I went
There's
to sit
something
in my
behind the
chair, I
painting.
backed up against the wall and there was nothing behind me. This painting was covering something. I walked through the
Holy
painting and it
shit.
revealed a secret door. For some reason, this house I bought had some hidden passage. Whoever made this was obviously trying to hide something. But what was it? There was a ladder that led to the bottom floor, and when I got down there, I found a man. Somehow there
Steve?
was already someone living here.
Jack
By
Black?
their leather boots, I could tell it was a parkour noob. This was obviously some mistake. I went to go leave, but then
Wait! Don't leave!
the man spoke to me. He said he's been watching me.
I watched you enter the Temple of Parkour. I think you have what it takes to rank up.
I'm sorry, man. I think you're
This
confused.
is like a- it
I can
sounds
never
like a
earn a
voice
ticket anymore.
changer.
I'm gonna be a parkour
I
noob
think you
forever.
have what
No,
it takes. There is still a way I can get you a ticket.
Wait. What are you talking about?
When I was younger, I earned myself a ticket. but I never used it. Instead, I hid it far, far away.
What luck?
The old man said it wasn't his destiny to rank up to be a pro, but it was
Alright.
mine. He brought out a compass and he threw it to me. He told me that if I followed this compass, I'll find the hidden ticket. This was the second chance I was looking for. I had no way of knowing whether the old man was telling the truth or not, but at this point, I had nothing to lose. Maybe this works, maybe it doesn't. All I know is that I wasn't done with Parkour Civilization just yet. Come on, just one
Hell
jump
yeah,
at a
dude.
time and I should be there soon.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, this can't be good.
This is a parkour checkpoint. Why do you want to leave parkour civilization?
If the pro found out why I was really out here, I might go back to parkour prison. I was gonna need an excuse.
Bro, you cannot go back to
just
prison.
wanted to practice my 2-block jumps.
Listen, noob. Out there, you'd never survive. Besides, what do you need to practice for? You can never rank up, buddy.
Despite my convincing story, it didn't work. I was in big trouble now. Following this compass is the only possible way I can make it up to the parkour pro civilization.
Bro,
I was
how you
gonna
got
have
3
to try
beef?
something else.
I told you to go home.
What if I paid you with a backwards jump?
A backwards jump?
Okay, at least he's listening, and now I get one chance at this. Oh my god, I actually made it. That was crazy.
Wait.
Wow.
No, that was crazy. Move aside and let me try this.
You got
That's
it.
pretty
Just make sure you
good.
jump far enough. Oh, shoot.
Oh, well.
That was not my plan. I thought he was just gonna let me pass. Alright. Well, I guess that works. Now that I made it past the parkour checkpoint, it was time to go searching for the hidden ticket. That's assuming that the ticket I'm looking for is even real. After the mysterious old man gave me this compass and told me that it would lead to a ticket to rank up to parkour pro civilization, I immediately started preparing for the journey.
So
because
one thing
this
that I'm
time,
noticing
I wasn't gonna fail. The big
is and this is with the main our main character, our narrator, is he uses a lot of plosives when he talks. Plosives are p sounds, and when you say them into your mic, it blows a lot of air, and so you hear that like when he's talking. Anytime he goes parkour civilization, parkour pro. Now that I've mentioned it, you might notice it too. I don't know if it'll make that sound through stream. But it is driving me insane.
biggest problem I had to solve was my food supply. Parkour noobs only get fed once a day, and if this compass was taking me far away, there was no way I would survive on the raw chicken. So for
Okay,
the
so
past
he
week,
was
I've
going
been
for the
doing the
beef.
beef jump every single morning, and for the rest of the day, I tried not to parkour at all so I could save the food. But that's when I almost got caught.
Hold up, what was that sound?
Oh no, I'm starving. This isn't good.
Why are you taking damage? Are you starving?
Starving? No, I'm just in pain because I love parkour so much and I wish I could do it all the time.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Yeah, love hurts. Well, I hope you feel better.
By some miracle, the parkour
Wow.
pro bought my
He
excuse.
believed
if
it.
the pro stayed around for any longer, I might have starved to death. I had to eat the piece of beef that I just jumped for, but it didn't matter. I had already prepared enough. By rationing my food, I was able to save up 4 pieces of beef for the journey. I had no clue whether this would be enough food to survive the trip, but the old man said I had everything I needed, so I guess I was just gonna have to trust him again. Now,
Gotta
it was
trust that
time to
old
go
man.
searching for the ticket. Crossing this line of stone means I'm heading into the parkour outskirts. No noob, including myself, has ever been out here, and probably
can't go
for
to
a
the
good
parkour
reason. All I
outskirts.
know is
It's
that
not
the
safe
further
out
away
there.
you get from parkour civilization, the more dangerous the jumps become. Already, I was starting
Holy
to see
shit.
huge chunks of parkour missing. No one knows how the outskirts came to be like this, or at least no one down here knows. Unfortunately, the compass kept
Okay.
taking me further and further away from parkour civilization. The old man must have hid the ticket out here knowing
gotta
that
risk
no
it if you
parkour
wanna be a pro.
would ever go this deep to retrieve it. I was running out of time. I had already been jumping for hours and now I'm down to 1 piece of raw beef left. And still,
No.
I found nothing. That was until I saw something in the distance. I had no way of knowing, but I had a feeling that
parkour
this was what I
pyramid.
was looking for. In all my time here in parkour civilization, I have never seen anything like this. This couldn't be a coincidence. Which means I was gonna have to go parkour to the top. I haven't really prepared for anything like this. Vertical jumps don't exist naturally down here. The only place I've seen vertical jumps is when I jump for food. Luckily, I made it to the top without falling into the void. I didn't
Hell yeah,
see
dude.
anything at first glance, but when I pulled out my compass, I was in the right place. I didn't get it. The compass was pointing me to the exact block I was standing on. The ticket should be here. Unless the old man hid the ticket
The
out
ticket
of sight and
is
put it
underneath,
underground.
bro.
If I broke this grass block and a parkour pro catches me, I would for sure be going back to prison for life this time. But if I'm gonna have any shot at making it up to the parkour pro civilization, I'm gonna take that chance. Well, here goes nothing. I broke the block, and underground there was a chest. I couldn't believe it. I had actually found the ticket. But when
I swear
opened
I
the
saw
chest,
you
something
earlier
was
today
wrong.
driving
There
a
was
red
no ticket
Honda.
to be found. Just a
I drive a
barrier.
red
The
Mazda.
old man lied to me. There was no ticket to get up to the pro civilization. Why would he
There was
send
no
me all the way
ticket.
out here to get a barrier block? This didn't make any sense. The old man knew I would risk my entire
could have
life
been
for
me.
a ticket, but he set me up. There had to be some explanation for this. Well, if I'm lucky to survive the trip back, I can ask him why he sent me all the way out here just to get a barrier block, which is also illegal to have. By some miracle, I made it back to the parkour checkpoint without falling.
Hey, you. You were the last one to see the pro stationed here. What happened to him?
Oh, I showed him a backwards jump and then he tried it for himself and then fell.
You? A backwards jump? Are you serious?
Bro, you're gonna have to do it again.
Okay, now I have to try. So you just go backwards?
Okay, and
Gotta
he's
drink.
gone
I'm
too.
doing
Am
a
I gonna
drinking
be
game. You
blamed
gotta
for
drink
this?
every time you see him
Fortunately,
fall.
I made it back to my house and no parkour pro has caught me with the barrier block. Now it's time to ask this old man why in the world he sent me out there to retrieve this. All right, bro, are you gonna explain to me why the... What the...
He's
when I got
dead.
down to the basement, the old man was nowhere to be found. All that
The
was
old
left
man
was
killed
a hole in the
himself.
ground. Did he jump into the void on purpose? I don't understand what's going on. But that's when I paid attention to the item that was left on the ground. I knew what it was before I even picked it up. It
The
was
old
a
man
ticket
left
to
his ticket
rank up
behind.
to become a parkour pro. The old man had it on him the entire time, but still sent me to retrieve the barrier block? The old man wanted me to find this barrier for a reason. And now, this was the sign that I was ready to rank up to become a parkour pro. It was time to
Holy
head to the
shit.
parkour temple. I made my way back to the place that I never thought I'd step foot in again. The place where no parkour noob in history has ever made it out alive. I went ahead and ate my last piece
Time
of
to
beef.
prove
Just like
yourself.
last time, I was
No
in such
longer
a
a
perfect
parkour
spot.
noob.
3 full bars of hunger is exactly what I need to make it to the top. The barrier guarding the temple was up, so I threw in my ticket and the entrance to the parkour temple was now open. All I had to do now was do
Okay.
something that I totally never do, and that's fail 1 block jumps. Okay, I made the first jump. That's always a good sign. This time around was different. I wasn't gonna let the pressure get to me. I was gonna be the
This
first
time,
noob to ever rank up
he's
to the
gonna
pro
make it.
civilization. Ah, no. Looking at this jump is giving me flashbacks. My journey to becoming a parkour pro starts now. No, this time was different. I successfully made the first jump, and for the first time in my life, I was actually on the parkour course. Now, all I
Holy
had
shit.
to do was just take it 1 jump at a time. The
All of
first
his
section
parkour
was the
training has
stone
been leading to
blocks.
this.
So far, I've only encountered 1 block vertical jumps, but they were nothing I couldn't handle. Even though I had been on the course for a good amount of time, I was still ways away from making it to the top. After I passed the stone block section, I moved on to the stone slab section. Slabs aren't too common in the noob level of parkour civilization, but luckily, this section wasn't too hard. But it was the next section I was worried about,
Oh,
the stair
no,
jumps.
dude.
This next jump I had to complete
Stair
was
jumps
by
are
far
advanced,
the hardest
bro.
jump I've ever seen. It was a 2-block jump, but I had to go up half a block. But I didn't come all this way to give up. I went for the jump, but I jumped too early. I thought this was it, but by some miracle, a block below me broke my fall, and I only took 2.5 hearts of damage. But that was too close to
I
call.
nearly had
If
a
I was
heart
even
attack
the
there.
slightest bit off, I could have been all the way down there in the void. On my second time around, I made the jump. That stair jump essentially marked the end of the stair section, and now I was on the stone walls. Walls were almost never seen at
practiced
the
this,
noob
though.
level, but fortunately, I didn't see anything bigger than a 1-block jump for the rest of the way. All I had to do was sneak and stay on the course, and that's when I got to the point when the jump stopped. I was so high off the ground now, but I knew I was at the end. I climbed
he
up the
falls
stairs
once, he's
until
dead,
I was
though.
face to face with the entrance to the parkour pro civilization. This was it. I was about to be the first noob in history to rank up. But then the realization hit me. The last jump to get to the parkour pro civilization was a 3-block jump.
There's
It was
no way,
impossible.
dude.
This was why no noob has ever ranked up to become a pro. The course was impossible to begin with.
Unless
But then I remembered the barrier.
you
This is
have
what
a
the old
barrier
man wanted me to
block.
use it for. He knew the course was impossible, and he wanted to give me a chance to rank up. I placed down the barrier block, and I made the 2-block jump. I did it. I actually did it. I was the first noob in history
Maybe the
to
drinking
ever
game is
complete
drink
this
every
course.
time you
No
hear,
one
like,
at
a
the bottom
vine
level
boom.
knows what society is like up here, and I was gonna be the first one to figure it out. What was it gonna be like? Was
Not
I
enough people
actually gonna
falling.
be able to see the sky? Well, I guess we'll find out. I walked up to the stone walls, and the doors opened, revealing a room I've never seen anything like before. I turned the corner, and I saw a parkour pro just standing there. Hi.
What the? Who are you? Where did you come from? I'm the only one working here.
I came from the noob level. I just beat the course and ranked up.
Wow, I was not expecting this. I'm not sure what to do here. Just go over there and throw your leather boots in the lava.
All right, time to get my iron boots.
Yes, sir. One ranked up. A noob by the name of Evbo. Yes, sir. I'll keep an eye on him.
And that was it. That was
Let's
the
fucking
last
go.
time I would ever wear leather boots again for the rest of my life. From the looks of it,
That's
I
my
only had
go.
one more lava jump to go.
MVP.
But this time, there were dispensers. I backed up and jumped over the lava, and I was equipped with iron boots. I was officially a parkour pro. After I went through, I saw one
Officially
more jump that
a
led to
pro.
some barrels. What is this for?
It's for food. You only have to pay 1 jump for 2 steak here.
Only a 1-block jump for food?
For
That's
2
amazing.
steak?
I opened the barrel to see something that I've never seen before.
That's a lot of
Meat?
steak.
In all of these. In my entire life living on the noob level, I've never seen a piece of cooked beef. And now, as a parkour pro, I could fully replenish my hunger bar. And that meant I
Holy
could sprint
shit.
now. Oh man, this is crazy.
Congratulations on becoming a parkour pro. You can now head up those steps and begin your life in parkour pro civilization.
Those were the exact words I wanted to hear. This is it. When I walk up these steps, I will be at the top level of parkour civilization. When I
Oh,
walked
but
into the temple, I
don't tell
immediately
me
saw
there's a twist.
massive statues. These statues looked like they were showing the parkour noobs and the parkour pros. They even had their boots on. This place is insane. I've never seen
Okay.
anything like this. I mean, look at these What
Wait
the?
a minute.
Gold boots? Who wears gold boots? This doesn't make any sense.
That's the actual
What
pros.
is this? Am
Oh
I
my
not
God.
at the top of parkour civilization?
Hey, parkour delivery.
Parkour gods.
Let's go, my parkour delivery is here. Now that I'm a parkour pro, I can get parkour delivered to my house.
Hey, did you order parkour construction to this house?
Yes, sir, that's me. I ordered the 6-block tall slime jump to my bedroom.
Sounds good. Where do you want it built?
Let's see. I think this would be a good place for it. You think you can build it right there?
6
Oh,
block
sure. I can make that
tall
happen. To
To
slime
think just
jump.
a few days ago I was a parkour noob and now I'm getting custom parkour jumps installed in my house is crazy.
This look good?
Yep, I think it's perfect. Hey, thanks man for parkouring all the way out here.
Sure. You got my payment?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It was 4 1-blocks in a row, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you very much.
And my tip?
Your tip?
Really? Don't tell me you thought you weren't gonna tip me.
If you're a parkour pro, it's always expected that you tip when you buy
You
something.
have to tip
Oh,
your
I hope I make
parkour.
this. Oh, that was close.
Oh, wow. A 360? Yeah, you're good, man. Thanks.
And like most things in parkour
He
civilization,
tipped him a
the
whole
way you tip is
360?
with more parkour. Luckily,
That's
I survived
crazy.
that payment for the jump installed in my house. If I missed any one of those jumps, I would have fallen back down to the parkour noob level, and my journey to become a pro would have been for nothing. But
That's
I won't say
badass,
it wasn't
dude.
worth it because now I can practice slime jumps anytime I want inside of my house. And this is how my new life is as a pro in parkour civilization. No parkour noob at
You're
the
not a
bottom level
parkour
knows
pro.
what life is like up here, except I was the only one to rank up and become a part of parkour society. To rank up to a parkour pro, I had to be the first noob in history to beat an impossible parkour
lot of Vine
pros.
Boom
When I
sound
got to the
effects.
top, I got my iron boots and I was officially a pro. I thought I had made it. I thought I was at the top of parkour civilization. But that's when I realized I truly knew nothing about the world I was living in. My journey to getting to the top of parkour civilization wasn't even close to
only
being
just
done. Now,
begun.
I was about to discover what life was like on the second layer of parkour civilization. At the parkour pro level, everywhere you look is a 2-block jump. When I
Oh
was a
my
parkour
God.
noob, I thought 2-block jumps were extremely hard. But now that I could sprint, I realized they were almost like 1-block jumps. Something about the pro level
like
felt
1-block
different.
jumps, but
Maybe it was
2.
the fact that when I was a noob, I would see dirt in the sky. But now there's nothing above me. And that's when I looked back at the parkour temple. There was still a world above me, and now it was way higher up. But there was something else that was
No!
different. I was staring down at the house I used to live in. When I was down on the noob level, I would look up and all I would see is dirt. But somehow on the pro level, I could look down. and I could only assume that the same goes for the layer above me. Now that I was adjusted to my surroundings, it was time to go searching for a place to buy a house. That was assuming that life still worked like that up here. When I took a look around, all I saw were the same identical buildings. Maybe this time I wouldn't be getting a mansion. But that's when I found a building that looked different, and it definitely didn't look like a house.
This building looks different.
When I walked inside the building, sure enough, it was a shop to buy a new house.
Hey, aren't you the noob who ranked up?
That would be me.
Oh yeah, I thought it was you. I'm selling houses today. Choose one you want to buy.
Let's go. It's time to buy my first house as a
We've
parkour
seen this guy
pro.
before.
Let's see what these prices are. I can get one house for a 2-block jump. Oh, that's super cheap. All right, what is this one over here? I can get one house for a 2.5 block jump. Okay, that's a little more expensive. And this last one is one house for a 3-block. Wait, why are these all the same? All of these options are for the same house.
Oops, busted. I was trying to get a little more profit.
Why would anyone fall for that? Since there was
Nobody
only
would
one
fall
house
for
to
that,
buy,
especially
I
not
obviously
me.
went with the cheapest option and bought my first house with a 2-block jump.
Congrats on
Respect.
buying your first house as a parkour pro. Let me take you to
I
it.
wish that I could
Let's
buy my
go.
first
Since
house
all
with a
the houses
2-block
were
jump.
identical, it was no surprise that I got one that looked like this.
You're all set to move in. Feel free to call the parkour delivery service if you want your jumps changed.
A parkour delivery service? Let's go. Being a parkour pro is awesome. The living room in
Hell
my house
yeah,
had
dude.
2 1-block jumps, and the entire house itself was 3 stories tall. Looks like 3 jumps to get to my
3
bed on the top
stories?
floor.
Hey, it's your neighbor. Can I come in?
Oh, sure.
Thanks. You're that F-boat guy, right? You're the noob who beat the course and ranked up?
Yeah, that's me. I'm the first one to do it, I guess.
I can't believe you're my neighbor. That's crazy. Well, you probably have questions about life up here, right? Anything you want to know?
Yeah, one actually.
Wow, I can't believe he has a
What happens
neighbor.
when we fall? What is the punishment for missing a jump at the pro level?
You go down a level. If you miss a jump, you'll be a noob, and you'll have to beat the course again.
Okay, so I can never fall, noted. So who
Just
are
don't
the
be a
people
noob,
above
dude.
us then? What's above a pro?
It's probably best I just show you. Here, come with me.
My neighbor started telling me everything there was to know about parkour civilization. He brought me back to
Holy
the parkour
shit.
temple where all the statues were. He explained how parkour civilization starts at the noob level, and at level 2, you become a parkour pro. Then, there were the parkour masters. If you were lucky enough to rank up, you get gold
Fine,
boots
boom.
and you become a master. My neighbor said that parkour masters never come down to the pro level, but if they do ever come down, it's a parkour pro's nightmare. He said the parkour masters are ruthless. And then he walked over to the largest statue,
Parkour god.
the one with the diamond boots. He said that this was the parkour champion. He said
Oh,
that most
champion.
people
All
down
right.
here don't even believe that the champion is real. But the stories
There
say
is no
there can only be one parkour champion. Whoever that was lives at the top of parkour civilization, which means if I was gonna make it to the top, I would have to become a parkour champion. My first day as a
Holy
parkour pro
shit.
was strange. For once, no one was at my door making me parkour for food. But then the question was, how do I get food now? Or what do I even do? I saw that there was another pro
Bro,
going
you actually have to go
somewhere,
get
so
it?
I decided to follow him. Soon after, I saw another pro going in the same direction, which meant they were probably heading to something important. After jumping for a few minutes, I saw what they were heading to. They were all heading to this massive structure in the distance. When I got closer, I saw that there was a bunch of parkour pros lined up for something. Whatever this place was, these parkour pros were willing to do 2-block vertical jumps to get here. Fortunately, I didn't fail any of these
2-block
jumps,
vertical?
and I made it into the line. I must have woken up late to whatever this was because I was the last one to show up. At this point, I
Wait,
didn't
but
know
how
if
do
that
you
was a good
become a
thing or a bad
master?
thing. But that's when I saw what everyone was waiting in line for. There was a dispenser at the end of the structure. The pro in front of me picked up 2 items, but the only thing I saw them holding was a piece of paper. What could be so
What?
valuable about that piece of paper that people would wait in line this long for? When it was my turn, I clicked the button, and I got a piece of steak. So
You
this
got
is how the
beef?
parkour pros get food.
Oh.
Then I received the piece of paper. The paper said
15
farm
minutes of
work
farm
equals
work.
15 minutes. And this is when I realized how life was different on the pro level of parkour civilization.
You
Instead
gotta
of
fucking
parkouring
work.
for food like the noobs do, the pros parkour for work. Just like the guy who sold me my house, the guards in parkour prison, or even the pros that fed me every day. They were all just completing their daily task that they got from this piece of paper. And now for my first daily
Gotta
task,
hit
I
the
was
old-
assigned to
gotta hit
work
the
on
mill.
the farm. Before this, I had never seen an animal in parkour civilization, but this is the place they were all kept. This place was responsible for feeding
that's
all of the parkour
crazy.
pros and all of the parkour noobs. And it should be no surprise that in parkour civilization, even the animals had to do a parkour course. My
Even
daily
the
task meant
cows?
that I had to watch all of the animals that did the parkour course. Oh man, this job is terrible. Now I'm just gonna have to watch a cow fall off and die. Whoa, what the? Oh my god, this cow is cooking.
Yo.
How did he even do that? The parkour
Okay.
pros only eat the meat from the animals that complete the parkour course. They say it enhances your parkour
Only the parkour
abilities.
cows
As
and
for
the
the other animals
parkour
that don't make the
chickens.
course, well, that's where the meat comes from on the noob level. And some noob's gonna have to eat that. Wow, I cannot say I missed that. Parkour pros do their daily tasks for a reason. Once you've completed the task that you got on your piece of paper, you take it to the training grounds. This place is basically the only reason parkour pros are incentivized to work. This is because this is the only place in parkour civilization where you can practice parkour without worrying about falling to the lower level. The
Oh, but you
entrance
need
to
a
the training
ticket.
grounds is blocked by a barrier, and the only way in
Oh,
is
you
to
gotta put it
throw
in
in
your
your slip of
worksheet.
paper once you've completed the work. The daily task I completed gave me 15 minutes of practice time. That meant for the next 15 minutes, I could practice any parkour jump I could possibly think of.
Holy
Here,
shit.
you have the ability to build any parkour jump you want. But with this being my first day as a parkour pro, I didn't even know what I needed to practice. So I just decided to do the jumps that people left here. It seemed like a lot of the pros were
you
practicing
go.
fence jumps, which are jumps I had little to no experience on. But what
Yo, but
scared
how
me
does
the
he get to
most
the
is what I
master
saw over
level?
here. Someone was practicing not one, but multiple 3-block vertical jumps. It almost seemed impossible to do even one. But if someone was practicing these jumps, that could only mean one thing: that the way up to
That's how
become a
you get to the
parkour
master
master
level.
would be nearly impossible. If I was gonna have any shot at ranking up to become a master, I was gonna have to spend much more time in here practicing. Another beautiful day, and I don't have to wake up to either raw chicken or raw beef. Even though I've only been here for a few days, I feel like I haven't really enjoyed myself yet. I mean, for once in my life, I don't even have to go outside to parkour for food. I don't even have to grab my piece of steak. I'll still have full hunger for days. And now, instead of being bullied by all the parkour pros like I was down at the noob level, I can just do anything I want and no one's here to punish me.
Hey, you want to come with me to get our daily jobs? I don't want to be late.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do my daily task. I think I'm just gonna chill today, honestly.
What? What do you mean you're gonna chill?
You're gonna
not
take
gonna
a
get your daily
day
task?
off?
Are you sure about that?
What? I mean, no one says we have to, so what's the problem?
I don't know. I just have never seen anyone
Slacker.
not do
Also
their daily
Vine Boom.
task.
Well, maybe I'm teaching the parkour pros that they don't have to parkour all the time. But later that day, I realized I made a huge mistake. What in the world is that sound? Bro, come on, I was just trying to sleep. Who keeps making that horn noise?
Dude, hurry. You gotta get out here now. Follow me and make sure you don't miss a jump.
Whoa, what's going on? Be late for what? Wait, where are you going? I started parkouring in the direction that my neighbor was going.
this
and that's
parkour
when
mystery
I saw
goes
a bunch
crazy.
of parkour pros lined up, standing completely still. I had no clue what was going on, but I followed my neighbor and soon I got in line with all of the other parkour pros. No one was saying anything. Hey, can anyone tell me what's going on?
Dude, don't say anything and look straight ahead.
Is
Why?
that
Can't
Sonic?
someone just explain what's happening? But that's when it happened. Not too far ahead, someone dropped down from the sky. It was a parkour master.
One of you
Oh
was
my
supposed to design a new course, but someone didn't do their task. Who was it?
Oh no, I'm done for. Why does this have to be me? I watched as the parkour master interrogated each and every one of the parkour pros, knowing that sooner or later he was gonna show up where I was.
You. What was your task?
My task, I was selling houses to noobs on the bottom level.
Someone already did that task. Prepare for a parkour battle.
A parkour battle?
No!
The parkour
Not a
battle
parkour
starts
battle.
now.
This is just great. Why does my first parkour battle have to be against a parkour master?
For my first attack, I'm attacking you with a 3-block jump.
Okay, a
Is this
3-block
basically
jump,
horse?
That's doable. I think I can survive this round. In parkour civilization, it should be no surprise that people fight each other with more parkour. If someone attacks you with a jump and you don't make it, you pay the price. Oh, this isn't good. I'm already down 4 hearts.
I gave you an easy one, but I guess this is going to be over faster than I thought. Get ready for my next
You
attack.
fight with
The worst part
parkour.
about
You
parkour
pay with
battles is you can't
parkour.
even attack your opponent
Parkour
until you defend
civilization.
one of their attacks. And by the looks of this next jump, I probably won't be attacking the parkour master at all.
Your turn. 4 blocks by 3 blocks diagonal jump.
All right, here goes nothing. 1, 2,
4
3,
blocks
4.
by
1, 2,
3
3. Oh
blocks
man, this is so
diagonal.
far. How did he do this first try? I was hoping I would get lucky, but luck wasn't on my side. The second attack hit me, and I was down to 2 hearts.
No!
This is too fun for me. One more attack and you'll be gone forever.
The parkour master was right. If I failed to defend one more attack, it's game over for me. All I could hope for now is that the parkour master fails this last jump. That way, I could actually have a chance to attack. No way he makes this first try. Oh god, he made it.
This is it for you, Parkour Pro. A 3-block vertical jump to decide your fate.
This was it.
3-block
My
vertical
entire
jump?
journey in Parkour
There's
Civilization
no way.
came down to this one jump, and it was a 3-block vertical
He's going
jump.
back down to
I thought when I
parkour
ranked
hell,
up to
prison.
become a parkour pro, my days of parkouring to survive were over. But I soon realized I knew nothing about parkour society.
He's gonna
even as
parkour
a pro, I
die.
wasn't even close to being at the top of Parkour Civilization.
You can't be a
the
parkour
pros
master.
were the workers of society. Every day we would get
parkour
a new daily job to complete.
fucking-
And I found out the hard way what happens if you skip your job, because the one day I didn't get my daily task, a parkour master came
Oh, was
down
it
and
champion?
challenged
Yeah,
me
that
to
was
a
it.
parkour battle. And now I have to do the hardest jump I've ever done in my life if I want to live. This was it. All my work to rank up to become a parkour pro was going to be
I'm on
for
the edge
nothing
of
if
my
I
seat
didn't
right
make
now.
this jump. But at least I was going to die trying. I took a deep breath and I jumped. What? Is this real? I did it.
I predicted
made a
divine
3-block
boom sound
vertical
effects.
jump.
You just
Also,
bought
I have
yourself
not
5
been
more
keeping
minutes
up.
of time, but we both know your fate. Get ready to attack me.
The parkour master was right. All I did was buy myself a little time. How was I going to be able to do a jump that the parkour master couldn't do? And if I make
Hit
it
him with
too
your
easy,
360.
the parkour master will just get another chance to attack me. I got lucky last time, but I don't think I'd survive another attack from the parkour master. For my first attack, I built a 1-block jump and I did a 360. Maybe, just maybe, there was a chance this would work.
Wow, a 360? I've never done that before, but if you did it, it can't be that hard.
Let's go. He's never done it before. I needed
His
him to
skill
fail
is
this
in
jump.
his
What?
style.
How? Who even does 360s? What is this?
By some miracle, my attack against the parkour
He's a Call of
master
Duty player.
was successful. I think I found his weakness. He couldn't do a 360. This was my chance. I just had to make sure that I kept making my jumps. For my next attack, I built a 2-block jump. I've never
2-block
even made this
360?
jump before, but my entire life depended on it. I jumped, and I successfully made a 2-block jump with a 360.
This
It's
is
too easy.
ridiculous. How are you doing these jumps?
I watched as the parkour master tried to defend against my attack, but once again, the 360 was too difficult for him.
This
Can
can't
he
be
defeat the
possible.
master?
How are you beating me?
Now, both
There's
the
no
parkour
way.
master and I were at 2 hearts. The next person to land an attack would win the parkour battle. Alright, you ready for a 3-block jump with a 360?
No, stop. I yield. You win the parkour battle.
What? Are you serious? No way. I actually won the parkour battle? Somehow I beat a parkour master.
Holy
Because
shit,
you
that's
beat
my
me,
goat.
I have something that can help you rank
That's
up
my
to
freaking
become a
goat right
parkour
there.
master.
I could become a parkour master? The master said that the course to becoming a parkour master would be impossible, but he had something that could help me along the way. He pulled out an item and threw it on the ground. I went to pick it up and I figured out that it was a totem of undying. He said somewhere in the course there is a jump that I won't survive, and I'll know it when I see it. He told me to go attempt the course to rank up and find this jump. He said to find any information about the secret to completing that jump, because if I can figure out how to make the jump, I could rank up to become a parkour master. This was
Holy
insane. Earlier
shit.
today, I didn't even know parkour battles existed, and somehow I won my first battle, not just against anyone, but a parkour master. And now I actually have a reason to go back to the parkour temple and try to do the course to become a parkour
Now
master.
he's gonna be a
I didn't
parkour
like
master
thinking about
himself.
the fact that wasn't the course to
He's
rank
one
up.
step
That
closer
was
to
just
becoming a
path
champion.
to get up to the temple. But I wasn't going to make the journey up the temple just yet. Not only did I need food to get my health back, but I needed to do my daily task. I barely escaped with my life after missing one day
gotta
of
work,
work,
man.
so I wasn't
Feed
going to do that
noobs.
again. And today my task was feed noobs. I realized after all this time of being a parkour pro, I've
He has
never
to
made
go
my
back
way
down.
back down to the noob level yet. I wonder if anything's changed down there since I ranked up. If you're a pro in Parkour Civilization and you fall, you'll lose your rank and become a noob again. But you can still go down to the lower level. There's just a different way.
Okay.
This is the first time I'd been back to this part of the Parkour Temple since I ranked up.
He's
and
heading
now that I
back
was a
home.
pro, I had access to a different doorway that I've never seen before. This new path led to a giant staircase that would take me back down to the noob level. If I
The
missed one of these
noobs
jumps, I would for sure die, but fortunately,
have something
one-block
to
jumps are
aspire
too
to
easy
now.
for me now that I'm a parkour pro. When I got to the bottom, I collected everything I needed in order for me to complete my daily task. It's crazy to think that I'm still the only one to have ever completed this course, but the barrier I
He's the
used
only one.
still should be there, so maybe someone else will. This is so strange. I once lived in this neighborhood. That was once my mansion, and now as a parkour pro, I can see what it really looks like from down here. When I lived here, I was the only one that lived in my neighborhood, or at least the only one left. So does anyone live here anymore? Hello? Anyone home? Okay, I guess not. Maybe someone bought my mansion? I don't know. Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh, no way. Someone actually
Oh,
does
dude,
live here.
somebody
All right,
lives
time
there.
to set up the jumps. Let's see. 1 block jump for raw chicken, and then the 1 block vertical jump for raw beef. Man, I can't believe I'm actually doing this job now. All right, mandatory parkour check.
Oh, great. It's you.
You're a parkour noob now? Weren't you just at my house? Yeah, you delivered my parkour to me. So what happened?
What do you think happened, genius? You just paid me a huge tip, and I was so happy. And then I fell out the front door.
Hey, man.
You got a cheesecake for
I
me?
ranked up, so you could too. All right, so now you have to choose
Oh,
your
hey.
You
jump.
think I don't know what to do already? Just let me jump for my food in peace.
Hey, I feel like I remember
I
being
gotta
in
pick
a
up that
situation that was
cheesecake.
just like this. You really think I could rank up to be a
Or
parkour
unless
pro?
you do delivery.
Not a chance. You're a parkour noob. And you think you're so good now. Just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man, that sucks.
Also,
Dang,
you're getting
now he has to
stalked?
spend another 50 years
Yeah,
in
I
parkour
am, for
prison.
real.
Oh, well. After only finding 2 noobs to feed, I went back to the other neighborhood where I found the old man. It just seems so weird that he disappeared out of nowhere. I wanted to see if there's a chance that he came back.
It's fine.
But when I got to the house,
It's fine
a
if Manny
parkour
stalks
master
me.
walked out the front door. Luckily, I wasn't spotted.
I'm cool with
What
that.
was a parkour master doing
Manny's
all the
chill.
way at the noob level? And why did he come from this house? When I thought the coast was clear, I made my way over. This couldn't be a coincidence. This is the only house I've seen with a secret room,
Can I
and
stalk
now
you?
a parkour master shows up here.
Yes.
Does the master even know about the secret room? I went to go inside, but something was wrong.
The room was
no
blocked?
secret doorway. It was gone. I was sure this was the right house. That parkour master must have came here to block up the entrance. I sat there
Parkour
thinking
master
about why the
blocked it.
parkour master would do that. But nothing made sense to me. But that didn't matter to me right now. Now that I finished my daily task, it was time to try the course to rank up to become a parkour master and find this
he's
impossible
gonna become a
jump.
parkour
I got
master.
back up to the pro level, dropped off my daily task paper, and got
Ruse,
ready
this
to
is
climb
peak.
the
This
parkour
is-
temple. Now
this
I
is
have
what the-
one thing to worry
what the
about.
fuck
and
is
that
this?
was
Just play the
making This
game?
initial course
Nah,
to get
nah,
into
you don't
the temple.
understand.
I wasn't worried about falling.
This
I
is
was
what the
worried about
Minecraft
wasting my
movie
totem of undying.
should be.
The parkour master said that I would not survive the impossible jump. So if I got to that jump with no totem of undying, then this entire
So-
journey would be for nothing.
So I get it. You're Ruse. You gotta understand. You're a little bit behind on the memes. All right. There's the meme origin here is it's a 2-hour long movie, Parkour Civilization. Okay. For Minecraft, and it gets memed that this is what the Minecraft movie should have been. Was one of the things that kind of kicked it off. And it's literally, it's just the most absurd Minecraft brained thing ever. It is peak. The storyline is insane. The main character is the GOAT. You gotta watch to understand. Yeah.
I scaled my way up the side of the parkour temple until I got to the very top.
He's scaling the side
Most
of the
jumps
parkour
were
temple. You
2-block
don't
vertical
understand.
jumps, but towards the end, I had to make this 3-block jump. Now, I couldn't afford to make any mistakes. That's when I made the last jump, and I was inside the parkour temple. What's crazy is that
He's
none
back
of
to the
those jumps
parkour
were a
temple
part
to
of the
become a
real course to rank up.
parkour
This
master.
was the real course. Already, at first glance, I was seeing blocks I've never seen used in parkour before, but I was expecting
You're
that.
absolutely
There's a
right, I
reason
don't.
why almost no pros even attempt this course, and that's because it's so dangerous. Fence
You need
jumps,
to-
trapdoor jumps, and ladder
You need
jumps.
to look up
the jumps
the
just kept getting
Parkour
harder and harder the
Civilization
more I looked at
memes.
it. But I wasn't here to rank up. All I was here to do was find the impossible jump that the parkour master told me about. If I find this jump and study it like he told me to, maybe
This
I have
guy-
an actual chance of becoming a parkour master. I climbed
He's
to the
going
top
from
of the
parkour
ladder, and
noob
now I was
to
really at the
parkour
start of
pro
the course.
to
Any fall from this
master
height would
to
result in death.
champion.
And
Okay?
of course, I have to do fence jumps as the very first section. I held out my totem of undying and I climbed on the course to begin. Fence jumps were my worst nightmare, but so far
Look at
I've
this.
made 3
You
in a row.
kidding me?
But I soon realized that's all I needed to do.
He's
because I
crazy.
think I found the impossible jump. What is this jump? Is this a 4-block vertical fence jump? There's no way this is the right way, right?
You
But
can't
there was
make a
nowhere
4-block
else to go.
vertical fence
This was
jump.
clearly the right path, but this jump it had to be impossible. Well, the master gave me a totem for a reason. I attempted the jump, but got nowhere close to even making it. That was it. That was my one chance to use the Totem of Undying, and I'm just hoping that that was the jump he was talking about. Now, I had to study
Only a
the jump,
master
and
can
I
make
knew
that jump.
just the way to do that. Fortunately, it was my neighbor who was working as the parkour delivery service today. Hey, I need a jump built in my house. Follow me. I need to show you what it looks like. All right, so for the jump I need built, it's kind of a little ways away.
Aw, man. Is the parkour jump all the way up there?
Yeah, it's fine. I'll tip you good. Just follow me. I brought my neighbor all the way up into the parkour temple and showed
In
him the jump I
Parkour
wanted him to build.
Civilization,
Since the jump
you
was complicated,
pay
he
for
placed
everything
down a
with
block that
parkour.
copies every block on this jump.
Your
And after
punishments
paying
are
for his
parkour.
services, I now have this impossible parkour jump inside my own house. now I
Everything
can study
is
this
parkour.
jump
You
every
battle
single day.
using
It turns out
parkour.
the jump was a 3-block vertical jump, but with the fences, it turns into a 4-block. It was actually impossible. So what was I missing here? I couldn't just practice this jump because Parkour Civilization laws state all jumps inside your home must have a risk of dying. So practicing wasn't gonna be my best option. This doesn't make any sense. I'll think about it tomorrow, I guess.
You're
I was
right.
gonna
The
leave it,
Parkour
but that's when I
Civilization
slipped.
laws are
No!
just...
For my entire life, I've been parkouring to survive. That's how any of us survive in Parkour Civilization. If you don't make the jumps, you pay the price. But no matter how many people I've seen fall, that never stopped me from believing that I could parkour all the way to the top of society. I was the first noob to ever rank up to become a parkour pro. I beat a parkour master in my first parkour battle, and I even found the impossible jump that the parkour master told me to
the
look
whole
for. The worst
thing
part is I was so
is
close.
just
I actually thought I could be
endless
a champion one day,
exposition.
but one jump can change everything. No! I thought I was dead until I wasn't. What? How am I alive? My journey in Parkour Civilization should have ended. I was supposed to die there, but a barrier block caught my fall. This barrier block had to have been placed by someone, right? Unless it wasn't. The guy who came to deliver parkour used a device that copied every single block from the impossible jump. That had to be it. The barrier was from the impossible jump. This is what the parkour master wanted me to find. It was the way to get past the impossible jump. And now that I know about it, I can actually rank up to become
barrier
a parkour
block.
master. This means
There's
I
a
was gonna have to
secret
prepare.
barrier.
I couldn't believe it. Just a few minutes ago, I was about to fall down back to the noob level and become a parkour noob forever. And now I'm preparing to rank up again to become a parkour master. Alright, let's see what my daily task is today. Parkour course building. Okay, definitely cannot skip that. The last time I tried skipping my daily task, I was assigned parkour course building, and that resulted in a parkour master challenging me to a parkour battle where I barely survived.
You know, when you're a
so I'm not
parkour-
gonna do that again.
When you're a parkour pro, you get parkour
daily
jobs
task that was
to set up
located
for the
in
parkour
prison.
noobs.
And the only way to get there is by jumping in the void. Ever since
you
I
fail,
escaped
then
this
you're in the
prison,
parkour
I've never
prison.
been back, and now I'm working here.
Oh, finally you're here. I thought you were never gonna show up. The
Grab
parkour
something to
masters
drink,
want
take a
another
drink
blast
every
course
time you
made.
hear a
And
Vine
make sure
Boom
you don't
sound
make
effect.
the jumps too easy. There's only 2 noobs left in parkour prison, so I'll just grab one of them to do the course.
There's only 2 noobs left in parkour prison? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. In Parkour Civilization, the parkour pros are responsible for building new parkour courses for the parkour masters. And since the pros would never want to try these courses on their own, the prisoners of parkour prison are used instead. No way, it's you again!
And you think you're so good now. Just wait till I rank up.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, man, but you gotta be the one to do random parkour testing today.
Why can't you pick the old guy? He's like 100 years old.
Look, man, I don't make the rules. You just gotta do the course.
The old
This
guy.
is too easy. I'm making it out of here.
No, no.
He didn't
Oh,
die?
No, he's gone for real this time. All right,
Okay.
daily task completed. One step closer to becoming a parkour master.
May you save us all, Evbo.
After a few more days of completing more daily tasks, I was getting
The
closer
old
to
man
attempting
didn't
the
kill
course
himself.
to rank up to become a master. I had been planning this out carefully. I wasn't just gonna go into the hardest parkour course of my life unprepared. I had saved
He's got an
4 of my
hour's
daily task
worth
papers to
of
take
practice
to the
at the
parkour
parkour
training
practice
grounds. As
area,
a parkour pro,
training
each
grounds.
daily task you complete gives you 15 minutes of practice time. Since I saved up, I have now 1 hour to practice as much parkour as I could. This would probably be
Holy
one of the
shit.
last times I could parkour without worrying about dying. Because once I step foot into the parkour temple to become a master, there would be no turning back. All of this preparation is relying on the fact that there actually is a secret path to get past the impossible jump. But I've come too far and I've been through too much to give up now. I have to believe there's a way to rank up. I tried practicing every jump that I remembered from the parkour temple. Most of the jumps I saw were
you
either
starting to
fences,
get it?
trapdoors,
Are you starting
or
to
ladders,
understand?
And I used my entire time in the training grounds practicing those jumps. By the end of the hour, I felt like I had unlocked parkour abilities I've never had before. I was speedrunning through fence jumps
leveling
and
up his
trapdoor
parkour.
jumps
He's-
easily. 3-block jumps
he's doing
weren't even a
trapdoor
challenge for me
jumps.
by the end of my training. And that's how I knew that it was time to head to the parkour temple and do the course to become a parkour master.
Yes, sir. He's heading
he's
to the
getting
parkour
so
temple
good.
now. Don't worry, sir. I have something planned. I can promise you he's not making it out alive.
This was it. It
No!
was time to start the journey up
Even
the
his
parkour
fellow
temple.
pros
the
are
last
against
time I
him.
made this climb, I had a totem of undying for a second chance. But this time around, there would be no second chances. This was my last and only run. If I don't make every single one of these jumps in the parkour course, this would be the last view I ever have of parkour civilization. But that's how parkour life is. You either rise or you fall. You can never stay in the same place. And I had
Everything is
decided
based
that I
on
was going to be the
parkour.
one to rise. I got to the top of the ladder, and it was time to start the
That's
parkour
how it is in
course.
parkour
Any fall from this
civilization.
height would be the death of me. But the fence jumps weren't what I was worried about. It was this, the impossible jump. This is when I find out if the secret path is real or not. I studied where the barrier block was in my house. If I wanted to land on the barrier, I would have to walk off the fence. If I jumped, I would miss the block. And that's assuming it was even there. But there's only one way to find out. I walked off the ledge, and I was alive. Was here. The secret path was real. Now I knew it
Holy
was possible.
shit.
It was possible to become a parkour master. I looked around
gotta
for where
steal
to go
that barrier
next, and I
block.
saw the outline of a barrier 3 blocks to my left.
Wait,
and I saw the
there's
staircase
more.
of barriers that would lead up back onto the parkour course. I've never done invisible parkour before, but there's a first time for everything. I made the 3-block jump, and I was on the secret
He's
path.
doing the
I didn't
invisible
understand.
parkour.
Did
Holy
someone
shit.
make the secret path, or was the course designed like this from the beginning? Either way, however the secret path got there, it got me back on the course. And now I was gonna have to make every jump first
Are
try.
you kidding me?
Thankfully, I got past the fence section, but now I was on the trapdoors. Trapdoors were only a quarter of the size of a regular block, meaning if I missed the jump by even a little, it would be game over. This next jump was a 3-block diagonal jump. I didn't practice this
3-block
jump, but I
diagonal
made it.
trapdoor
I made
jump?
it
Are you
past the
kidding
trapdoors,
me?
but now I was
He
on
makes
the
it look
regular doors.
makes it look
I had
easy.
almost no experience with door jumps, but I knew I had to be careful. If I wasn't paying attention and I opened one of the doors the wrong way, I could get knocked off, and there would be no totem of undying to save me this time. The jumps kept getting harder and harder, and each jump I felt like I was barely hanging on the edge. But it didn't matter as long as I was staying on the course. One by one,
I got a
kept
sick
making the
Minecraft
jumps,
world I'm
and I
about
was
to hop
getting
in right
higher and
now.
higher off the ground. The last door jump was
Probably
a
not as
3.5
sick as
block
parkour
jump. It was far,
civilization.
but it wasn't going to be the jump that stopped me from ranking up. I didn't like thinking about the fact
This
that this
looks-
course had no room for error. When I ranked up before, at
This
least the
looks
course
like
had
hell.
blocks to potentially break my fall.
Or
but
heaven.
here, there was nothing that could save
This
me.
inspires
Luckily,
me
I made
too.
it past the door section, and now I was onto the ladder section.
Now the
Everything
question
was going
is,
smoothly until I found something
you a
I've never
parkour
seen
noob or a
before.
parkour
Is this
pro?
jump even possible? This
Or
is
champion?
a 2-block vertical jump. I've never seen this jump before, but I figured it
2-block
had to
vertical?
be possible.
Are you
I
kidding?
went for it, and I made it.
Oh, it's
And
the
that's when
ladder.
I saw one of the hardest jumps I've ever seen. Oh no, this could be
Oh,
the
it
end
just
of me.
keeps getting
Come on,
harder.
please hang on.
Dude, it's
That was
crazy.
too
Oh
close.
my
I was
God.
inches away from slipping off the ladder, but by some miracle, I was still on the course. Now, I was parkouring on fully grown trees. I didn't even know trees still existed in parkour civilization, but I didn't have time to focus
I'm
on
new
that
as
right now.
fuck with
I was
parkour,
looking at the last jumps,
but I can
and I
build
realized
you a
I
nice
was
suburban
almost at
house
the
with
top.
details.
I was actually gonna
I
do
like
it.
that.
All right, where do I jump to now?
We live
What the-
together?
What is going on? What is?
No, not-
Wait, no! I was too late to realize. I opened my eyes and I was still on the tree with 2 hearts
he
left.
didn't die.
What happened? Was
He didn't
that
die.
a part of the course?
That is impressive. I thought the TNT would do the trick, but you just want to stay alive.
What the? Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm so confused. What is going on?
Oh, please don't tell me you thought you were gonna rank up. You were a noob. You don't belong up there. You could never be a parkour master. You belong at the bottom level. You were a noob. You were born
Not
to
this
be one,
freaking
and
guy.
you'll always be one. And now I gotta finish the job. Prepare for a parkour battle.
Oh god, a parkour battle is not what I need right now. I only have 2 hearts left. That means if I fail to defend any parkour attack, that will be the end of me. And to think I actually had a
You
chance of
cannot
ranking
fail.
up.
Say goodbye to parkour civilization. The
I
battle
hate
starts
this
now.
freaking guy.
I attack you with a 2-block diagonal vertical jump.
Whoever this this was severely
2-block
underestimated
diagonal
me.
vertical?
I've
Are
beaten
you
a master
kidding?
in a parkour battle, and I sure wasn't gonna get out to
easy.
a jump like that.
There's
Nothing.
no point in fighting back.
He
Your
makes it
fate
look
is
easy.
inevitable.
I didn't listen to the parkour pro. I knew that as long as I could parkour, I was still in this. Now, I couldn't afford to play it safe. I needed an attack that would finish him
Hit him
once
with
and
the
for all,
360.
and that meant doing a jump I've never done before. Come on, please make it. I did it.
No. What was that? What was that jump?
Backwards
Well,
2-block.
that would be a 2-block downwards backwards jump. Wait, sorry, I messed
Downwards,
up. It's actually a
backwards?
2-block downwards backwards diagonal jump. This was it.
2-block
The pro
downwards,
lined up at the
backwards,
edge of the
diagonal
block
jump?
and jumped backwards.
Come on, please. No.
I did it. I won the parkour battle. But against who? That was just a parkour
You won
pro.
the parkour
Why
battle.
was another pro trying to attack me? And why did they not want me to rank up?
The other
What
pros
was all
just
that stuff
hate
he was saying
to
about
see
how I was born
a
to be at
noob
the bottom.
winning.
There was too much
The
to
pros
think about.
hate
But I
to
had to
see a
set that
noob
aside
winning.
because now I
is
still
my
have to
goat
worry about
right here.
surviving the parkour course. And not even just the parkour jumps. Who knows if there are more traps waiting for me ahead?
You
I
don't
took a look at the
understand,
rest
dude.
of the course. I could see the final stretch of jumps.
Oh, big
and
ol'
all I had
slime
to do
jump?
now
Okay.
was a slime block jump. Let's go. All the days
He's
I
been
was using my
practicing
custom
this.
slime block jump to get to my bed were just practice for this moment. I jumped and I made it. Now I was standing
Easy.
on one of the
Easy.
final jumps
He makes
of the
those all
course,
day.
and I could see the doorway up ahead.
Every
and
day.
now were the 3-block vertical jumps. But I've been practicing for this moment. I used my momentum to do all 5 jumps in a row. In less than 10 jumps, I would be a parkour master. Now I was at a tricky part. I've never even seen chain
I
jumps
ran out of
before,
beer.
But compared to surviving a surprise attack and parkour battle,
Manny,
it
I was
nothing
thinking
to me
about doing a
anymore. I
Minecraft
made the
server
final chain jump,
at some
and I was
point.
1 jump away
A
from becoming
Minecraft
a
server for
parkour
all the
master.
peeps.
This was it. This was what everything was leading up to. The old man that helped me, the parkour master
The
that gave me
Quern
the totem, they all wanted
community
me to make it to this
Minecraft
point, and I
anarchy.
wasn't gonna let them down. I jumped and I made it. I did it. I
Can console
actually
join
did
up?
it.
I
turned
honestly
around
have
and looked
no
at
idea.
how high I was off the ground. I had beaten the course that no pro even attempts to do, and now I'm about to rank up. Once I step
about
through
to
these
rank
doors,
up.
I will no longer be a parkour pro. I will be a parkour master. The door opened, revealing an entirely different room. All of the walls were made up of quartz. What was society even gonna look like up here? I couldn't just.
Okay, pause. Everybody. Joosh! Sorry, I yelled at you. I'm 2 beers deep, okay? Joosh, I gotta go use the restroom real quick. Also, I love that emote. Very excited. I need to go use the restroom and grab additional beers if we're gonna continue our parkour civilization journey, okay? Here's my suggestion for you guys. We're an hour deep into this video. Here's what I want you to do, all right? Take a time out. Okay, piss boy. All right, don't gotta call me piss boy. That's fine. Here's what I want you to do. Everybody take a time out. Grab yourself a beer. Grab yourself, well, a drink of any kind. Grab yourself some food. Grab yourself a snack. Grab yourself a drink if you want. Grab yourself freaking whatever. Pet your dogs. Pet your cats. Take a minute, okay? I gotta pee. I gotta grab some beer. Take a pause, all right? Talk amongst yourselves. You just ate? Eat more. We're coming into the winter season. It's fall right now. Fall is when you put on those gains. You're trying to be big, brother. Also, don't call me piss boy. Okay, we'll be right back, all right? With more Minecraft Civilization. All right, I'm back. What's so bad about Piss Boy? I'm not a Piss Boy, though. What's so bad about it? I'm just not one. All right, we're back. We're back for Minecraft Civilization. So that was... Look, I'm a little bit of a piss boy, but that's mostly because I worked out. I drink a lot of water when I work out. And then after that, had my post-workout protein, and then I drank 2 beers on top of that. And I hadn't, my tank was full. All right, gamers, let's get back into Minecraft Civilization. Minecraft Parkour Civilization. Sorry, correction.
Describe it, but everything was so perfect compared to...
He admits it. Look, I'm only admitting that I do be pissing, all right? That's all I'm admitting, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Just, I will also say, I was very quick, okay? You want to know why? Because I need to find out what happens next. Now that he's reached the parkour master level, what happens next?
To the layers down below. I looked over and I saw a lava parkour jump with dispensers in the middle. Oh, I know what this is.
He knows what happens here.
This would hopefully be the last time I ever have to wear pro boots again. I took off my boots and threw them in the lava. And now I just gotta make sure I don't fail this jump. I jumped through the dispensers and I was equipped with golden boots. I was
the
now
Vine
officially
Boom.
a parkour master. The last time I ranked up to become a pro, there were people working in the parkour temple, but now I don't see anyone here.
There's
I realized
nobody
how
there.
different society was between the noob and pro levels.
The
So
masters
how
don't
much
gotta
different could
work.
this society be? Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I walked up the stairs and I started to see the inside
You
of
know,
the
it really
parkour
is an
temple.
allegory
All right, I think
for
I'm ready
modern
to see what
society.
society's like up here. I walked up the stairs into the parkour master society. Oh my... Becoming a master of parkour civilization wasn't easy. I had to risk my life finding a way past an impossible jump. I had to complete parkour jumps that I've never even done before. I even had to survive a surprise attack while trying to rank up. But no matter what challenge I faced, nothing stopped me from ranking up to become a parkour master. Now
Now
I
that
get
he's
to
a
be the
master,
first
what's
parkour
this
pro
big
to see
reveal?
what society is like up here. Oh my... This is what parkour civilization looks like as a
Holy.
master. Up here, only the best of the best can survive all of the jumps. One missed jump and I would rank down back to a parkour pro, and all of my work to get up here would have been for nothing.
Jesus
and now it
Christ.
looks like I'm gonna be fighting for my life every jump. As a parkour noob, I only had to do 1 block jumps. When I became a pro, those 1 block jumps turned into 2 block jumps. And now as a parkour master, everywhere I look is a 3 block jump. Except now up
Holy.
here, there are parkour highways. It seemed like taking the highway was a little
You
easier
have to take
since
the
glass
roads,
jumps
man.
were about 2.5 blocks. I was expecting life to be different up here, but I did not think it would look like this. I mean,
Well,
were
you're
these
at the
even
master
houses?
level
These
now.
were more like skyscrapers. Wait, could I actually buy a skyscraper as a master? I looked up and way up high, I saw a parkour master easily making the jumps. And just when
Oh
I
my
thought he was
God.
gonna die from fall damage, he just caught himself with a water bucket and moved on. I've never heard of water bucket parkour being a thing, but that's when I
You've
remembered the
never heard
parkour
of
master
water
that I
bucket
battled
parkour.
came down the same way. So parkour masters can use water to never take fall damage? All right, well, it looks like I gotta go find myself a water bucket.
That's
I
what
made
makes
my
him
way
a
over
master.
to what looked like to be some sort of parkour staircase, and this definitely didn't look like an easy staircase to climb.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh no, my first day as a parkour master and I'm already in
No.
trouble. I turned around but didn't see anybody until a parkour master dropped down
He
out
found
of
an
nowhere.
enemy.
It seems like you're new here. You should probably get off the staircase if you don't have your water bucket yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna fight back on this one, not trying to make enemies on my first day. The master explained
Good
that I
call,
shouldn't
good call.
be going up high without a water bucket, because one missed jump and I'll die from fall damage. And he said
Somebody get
masters
this man a
never
water
die from
bucket.
fall damage. Okay, so how do I get a water bucket then?
Do you even have a house yet?
No?
Alright, buddy. You should probably get a house first. Like that one over there. You need something on the ground level. Something where you don't have to go up high for.
Are you serious? These are actually houses? Okay, so how do I get a house? The master showed me the building where I could buy my parkour skyscraper.
Man,
You're
how
new
much
here.
would you
I'll
love
help you
to
out a little
live
bit. I'm kind of rich, so just take
in the
this and
parkour
hopefully that will help
skyscraper?
you buy your first house.
You're rich? Wait, what does that mean? It was already clear that I knew nothing about what life was like up
Parkour
here.
masters
The parkour
are all
master
rich.
dropped me
All
5
right.
oak blocks. Why would he drop me these? Wait, how how much is a skyscraper gonna cost? I made my way over to the shop where I was gonna buy my first house as a parkour master. I walked inside and this store looked nothing like all of the other shops I bought houses from. Instead, there was just one giant hole in the middle. Okay, don't tell me I have to do this jump to buy a skyscraper. Is this even possible?
Okay, clearly you have no idea how this works. You have to build your jump, buddy.
Let's go. I could build my own jump to pay for my house? Now I understand why the
gotta
parkour
build
master
the
gave me these
jump.
blocks.
Oh,
All right, what am I
okay.
gonna build? Wait, how do I even know this is gonna be enough to buy the house? Can't you just tell me how much the house costs?
No, that's your job. Just warning you, if you don't pay enough, I'm not gonna sell you a house.
Okay, I have to guess the price. That's just great. Let's just hope this 3-block diagonal jump works. Nice. All right, did I get the house?
Bro,
Not
you're
even a
kidding,
problem.
right? You're trying to buy a skyscraper. Why would you think that would work? If I had a dirt house to sell, I wouldn't even give it to you for that.
Okay, that's not good. Now I just
Yeah,
wasted
no
3 of the
broke
blocks
boy
I had.
jumps,
How
okay?
am I possibly gonna make a jump hard enough to buy a skyscraper with 1 block? Okay, let's see. This is a 3-block jump and then
Do a
into
360,
a
dude.
2-block jump. Oh god,
It's
I
what
have
you're
an
known
idea,
for.
and I don't like it. But if I'm gonna buy a parkour skyscraper, I think this is
360.
my only choice. This is such a bad idea. Why am I doing this? Whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. 1, 2. Oh, I cannot believe I
Double
just made that.
360.
I've never even seen a 360, but you just paid me with 2 in a row. This
He
is
just did a
incredible.
double
Let me show you to your
360,
parkour
okay?
skyscraper.
If there's one thing I know about life in parkour civilization, it's that a 360 can solve everything.
All right,
Nobody
here's your
knows
new
how to do
house.
I have to be
360s.
the first person in history to have bought a house on the noob level, the pro level, and the master level. I cannot wait to check this out. Wait, how do I even get up here?
Oh, yeah. Usually when people buy this house, they water bucket from all the way up there to get inside.
I have to jump from all the way up there just to get up 1 block?
No, no.
Fine,
Since you paid
boom.
me a lot, I'll help you out.
The guy told me I could use this block instead of water bucketing, but he said as a parkour master, if you're caught using this, everyone will make fun of you. That means I'm gonna have to get a water bucket
Well, he doesn't
before I
wanna be
become a
made
social
fun of.
outcast up here. All right, time to check out the biggest house I've ever bought in parkour civilization. The downside about being the
Bro,
parkour master is
shit.
every jump in my
Oh.
life is now so much harder. The houses up here had so
Every
many more
single
spaces
jump
to
in
fall
your
through.
life
I even
is a
had to jump if I
parkour
wanted to go on
jump
the couch,
for a
but that's what
pro
it means to be a master in
minimum.
parkour civilization. Parkour masters are never supposed to fall, no matter how hard the jump is. So I guess I have to
And
do
if you
all
fall,
these glass
you
jumps
gotta
every
bucket
time I want to get to the
as
top
part
floor
of
of
the
my
plan.
house. When I climbed up the ladder, I was in my very own garden. I didn't even know nature like this still existed in parkour civilization, but now I have it in my house. This entire level
Nature
of
is outlawed in
civilization was
parkour
still
civilization.
so crazy to me. I couldn't even believe half of the things I was seeing. Never in my life would I have thought I would have to swim up a waterfall to get to the top floor of my house. I was so amazed by
Badass.
everything around me that I didn't even pay attention to the fact that I was at 2 hearts. If I missed one of these jumps and took fall damage, it might be the end of me. But I'm a
was
master
too
now, so I never
immersed.
miss jump. No! I missed 1 parkour jump and I took 1 heart of damage, leaving me with 1 heart left. I was so
That was a
focused on
fine boom.
buying a house that I didn't even realize I had no food or no regeneration. I was still suffering the consequences from the ambush at the parkour temple. Now that I had time to process the situation, there was no way that person acted alone. Someone didn't want me to rank up, and whoever that is still out there. I didn't know. Maybe
Someone
it was
hates
another
the
parkour
noobs.
master, or maybe it was someone else. All I knew
There's a
is that I was
noobist.
gonna have to figure out something quick if I wanted to survive. If I missed 1 more jump, my entire journey would be for nothing. So if I was gonna have any chance at surviving, I was gonna need to find a place to get food. I went down the parkour highway until I saw a massive building in the distance. I was just hoping that this was a place to get food because I had 4 hunger bars left and I don't even want to think about what might happen if I lose the ability to sprint. I walked into the building and so far I didn't see anything that resembled food. All I saw were dispensers and hoppers on the wall. All of the dispensers had different types of parkour items
Yeah,
listed
buddy.
above them. Maybe this
You
was a
think-
place I could
you
go
think
and
things
get
are
more
free?
blocks to build more jumps. Or maybe not. Why don't these machines even work? I'm not getting anything.
Hey, buddy, you're not seriously trying to rob the parkour bank, are you?
The parkour bank? I already
It's the
knew
parkour
parkour was how people paid
bank.
each other in parkour civilization, but this was different. Someone walked up with a piece of paper and put it into the dispenser. In exchange, they got wood blocks for it. I realized
You
the
need
paper the guy
parkour
put
money.
into the dispenser was something I was already familiar with. It must have been a daily task paper, which means not even being a parkour master can get me out of work. On the other side of the bank, I saw a staircase that was definitely too hard to do with 1 heart left.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come back when you're rich, though.
How does every parkour master know that this is my first day here? All right, well, I
Minecraft
found the
Gojo?
bank, but that didn't help
Dude,
me at all.
yes.
The situation was getting worse as I kept going on. I was now down to 3.5 hunger hunger bars. If I didn't get food within a few minutes,
This guy is
I
the
would lose my
parkour
sprint,
goat,
and every
alright?
3-block jump
This is
that I've
his
been
journey.
doing would be impossible. Okay, I really hope this place sells food.
Yeah, this is the place for food. You just gotta build your jump.
Oh, this is it. I'm done for. I have no blocks left. I have no way of paying for anything in Parkour Civilization. I'm gonna be the first parkour master in history to
But you
starve.
forgot the
How
first
embarrassing
rule
is
of
that?
paying for
Wait a
things in
minute.
Parkour
Unless
Civilization. You pay with
parkour
things.
can be used for anything, and that includes bribing parkour pros. Could I bribe a parkour master for food? Would that work? I mean, maybe it could. What the? Where did that,
Oh, that guy
person
just
come
died.
from? Oh my god, she probably fell from all the way up there. Well, oh well, free blocks for me. Let's go, I'm saved. In my entire time in Parkour Civilization, I've never even
never
seen
jumped
ice
with
jumps.
packed
But
ice.
now wasn't the time to be scared of jumps. I needed the food. All right, what does 2 3-block ice jumps get me?
Dude, you seriously paid that much?
Wait, what do you mean paid that much? Did I pay a lot? Ice jumps were apparently worth a lot in Parkour Civilization because I got 64 golden carrots.
Please come back, bro, anytime.
Let's go. I'm not going to be the first parkour master in history to starve. Now I actually have a chance to start living life as a
64
parkour master.
carrots.
I don't even know what to do now. Do I go to
Jujutsu
work,
Kaisen
or
reference?
do I get a
Yes.
water bucket? Oh yeah, I'm definitely getting a water bucket. I took the parkour highway until I found a different building. Hopefully this will be the place where I could get a
This
water
guy's
bucket,
saying,
because
"Nah,
it didn't really
I'd
seem like
parkour."
I was a parkour master until I got one. I walked into the building and I saw a giant glass staircase with a small platform on top. And on the floor,
Holy
it
shit.
looked like there was some sort of target.
You're here for a water bucket?
Oh,
The parkour
yeah.
mystery
Is this the place I
continues.
get one?
You don't just get one.
Nah,
you pay
I'd
for
parkour.
one with your life. Climb up to the top of the staircase and grab a water bucket. If you make it, you keep it.
Of course, I have to risk my life yet again. Getting a water bucket was the only thing different in Parkour Civilization. Usually, you pay for everything with parkour, but not this time. It didn't matter though. The fear of death never stopped me before.
You pay
Yes,
for
sir,
everything
somehow
with
he ranked
parkour?
up. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Maybe he dies from the water bucket, but if he doesn't, we'll be there to stop him.
I somehow
Holy
made it to the
shit.
top of the glass staircase. I can confidently say that stairs are the worst thing about being a parkour master. But right now, stairs were the least of my worries. I opened the chest
got
to
it.
see a bunch of water
Frickin'
buckets.
water
The only way
bucket.
I'm going to be able to keep one of these is if I go for the water bucket jump and make it successfully. If I make it,
You
I'll
can
have
do
the
it.
ability to unlock an entirely new level of parkour. And if I don't, well, my entire journey's been for nothing. But that's the way life is in Parkour
If you
Civilization.
can't make this jump,
You
then you're
to
not a
survive.
master.
And I happen to be pretty good at it. Why did I do this to myself? I should have never ranked up. Life as a parkour noob was so much easier. I gotta say, life as a parkour master is awesome. I mean, this is what it's like being at the top of Parkour Civilization.
No way. Did I seriously just catch another master doing a 1-block jump to get to his house?
No, he's gonna
I
get
don't
made
even
fun
know how
of.
this got here. Okay, now I have to start going to my house
Okay,
the
he's
real
fine.
way, and that means taking a trip on the parkour staircase. Here in Parkour Civilization, masters should never be seen doing 1-block jumps. If you're caught,
True.
you will basically become a laughingstock in Parkour City. I tried keeping the 1-block jump to my house for as long as possible because I was avoiding getting to my house the real way. And that's because the real way to my house sucks. If I miss even one of these water bucket jumps, it would be game over for me. But everyone
He's
up
so
here
good at
knows
it.
that the best parkour masters never take fall damage. And I was gonna be one of the best. Please don't let me die. Oh, thank you. All
Let's
that
go.
just to get to my house. But
That's
this is the
why
price I
he's
paid
the
to
GOAT.
become a parkour master. I defied death too many times to count to rank up. And
From
now,
parkour
as a master in
noob to
Parkour
master.
Civilization, the only way to survive is by doing the hardest possible jumps. These were jumps I could only dream of when I was a parkour noob. But now that I earned my water bucket, I have the ability to become the greatest master in Parkour Civilization. My first days on this level were confusing, but now I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. As a parkour pro, I was required to do a daily task every single day. But now as a master, I can choose to do a task whenever I want. Instead of being paid in practice time, the masters get paid with blocks. As a master, if you want to pay for things, you have to build your own jumps. That means the more blocks you have, the more powerful you are as a master. And right now, I can't make many parkour jumps, so that's why
Bro.
I gotta work. Parkour delivery here.
Come in.
All right, let's hope I can do this job well. Hey there, you wanted some parkour built, right?
Yeah, that's right. I ordered my new chain couch. You can put it right over there.
I can't say
Yeah,
I've
get
heard of
this
a
man a
chain
chain
couch
couch.
before, but I guess there's a first time for everything. All right, I think I built this right. Is this what you wanted?
Oh, yeah, this is a real couch. Maybe if you're as rich as me one day, you can afford one of these.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Well, I hope
I
you
wish that
enjoy
I
your
was
new-
rich
Oh,
enough to
shoot,
afford a
no,
chain couch.
bro. Am I seriously not gonna get a tip? Dude, that guy said he was rich too. I could have gotten some ice blocks or something. The truth about being a parkour
Tip him
master
with
is that
parkour.
people don't always get along. Not only do you have to survive every single jump, but you have to be ready to defend
I
yourself
feel like
with parkour.
nobody gets
Whoa,
along
whoa, whoa,
in
buddy.
parkour
What do you think you're
civilization.
doing? Everyone knows I'm the guy who sells houses. Go and take a different job.
Wait, what do you mean? My job today is to sell houses. You can't just skip one day? Come on, man. I need the money.
That's it. Parkour battle. You and me right now.
And by defend
No!
yourself, I mean being prepared for a random
Hit him with a
parkour battle at
360.
any
He's
point.
not ready
my
for
first
it.
move, I attacked with a 3-block diagonal jump into a 3-block vertical diagonal jump. I thought it was a strong attack, but the parkour master clearly had no problem with it. Now,
Bro,
it
that's
was his
easy
turn
shit.
to attack, and I
You
was
gotta
in
hit him with some
serious
crazy
trouble.
shit.
The parkour master built a 3-block chain jump.
Let's see you try
Oh,
to
no.
defend against this attack, buddy.
Wait, I don't even have chains to build with. I can't do this jump.
Then you have officially lost the parkour battle, and the selling house job is mine again.
And there it was. That was my first time losing a parkour battle. But that's just a part of the
It was
learning
also
process
your
for being a parkour
third
master.
parkour
but
battle?
even though I've learned so much, there's one thing that I've yet to figure out, and that's how to get to the top of the parkour temple.
How to
if I
become a
make it up there,
parkour
I could
champion.
potentially be the parkour champion, but I didn't see a way up. Back when I was a parkour pro, I could see the path on the side of the wall to rank up, but now there's nothing here.
That's because you can't see it. It's said that only the parkour champion knows the way up.
Standing behind me was the master that I beat in my first parkour battle. He was the one who gave me the Totem of Undying and helped me find the way past the impossible jump. Without his help, I would have never become a parkour master, and I wouldn't
What a
even
cool
be
guy.
alive right now.
I knew giving you that Totem of Undying was a good choice. Now that you ranked up, you have the chance to save all of parkour civilization by becoming the champion.
Save
Holy
parkour
shit.
civilization? Wait, what are you talking about?
He's gonna
Why
save
do
everyone.
I need to be the one to become the parkour champion.
You don't understand. We are at war. We thought all hope was lost before you ranked up. You don't understand. People aren't supposed to rank up, but you did it anyways.
You don't
need to come with
understand.
me now.
What is going on? There's a parkour
You've been ranking
war,
up.
and
That's
somehow
against the
I'm
rules.
supposed to be the champion? Oh, what am I getting myself into? I should have never ranked up. I was happy in my mansion. The master brought me into the parkour temple, and I followed
master
him
brought
until
me
he
into
showed
the
me a
parkour
secret
temple?
room. When I walked inside, I saw a small-scale version of a map of the entire parkour civilization. The master said he had a mission for me. He told me to
Wow.
travel as far north as I could and find the highest parkour highway there is. He told me there's a building there that's extremely difficult to get into.
Travel
but if I
north
could
on
get
the
into it,
parkour
I could get
highway.
the truth about parkour civilization. He told me to go at night, and if I succeed, I might be able to save everyone. It was time. I woke up in the middle of the night. This was a stealth mission. If everything went according to plan, I would get in and get out, and no one would see me. And obviously, that's assuming the parkour master isn't leading me into a trap, but for whatever it's worth,
You
I
gotta
trust him.
steer
If he was
clear
trying
of the
to stop me
parkour
from ranking
narcs.
up, he wouldn't have given me the Totem of Undying. That means I can only assume if he wanted me dead, I would have been dead already. But at this point, I wasn't doing it for the parkour master. I was doing it for me. If there was any chance I could figure out the truth about parkour civilization, I was gonna take it. All I know is someone tried to stop me from ranking up, and this place might give me answers. I traveled north like the master told me to, and all the way at the top, I saw the parkour highway I needed to get to. There was no turning back now. Going up this might be a one-way trip, but if what I was doing actually could save parkour civilization, then someone's got to be the one to do it. So why not
Holy
me?
shit.
Now that I was at the top of the staircase, getting to the parkour highway was a different story. I didn't even know if this jump was possible. Oh, I'm
How
gonna
far
regret
is
this.
that?
I backed up to get momentum and I jumped. No, no, no! I thought it was too short, but I made it. Okay, that
yes.
was way too close. That better be the last time I do something like that. Given that this place I was trying to find wasn't supposed to be found, that probably wouldn't be the case. I kept going on the parkour highway
Oh
until
my
I saw
God.
a building. This one looked different than all of the other buildings in Parkour City, and I had a feeling that it wasn't going to be easy to get to. But that's why the master sent me, the guy who's never failed a jump before. Yeah, let's pretend that's true. The entrance to the building looked like it was guarded by a difficult parkour course. As long as there were no people around,
Yeah,
I was
send the
just
guy
fine
who
with
was a
doing
parkour
But if
noob, like,
people were to
a
show
week
up and
ago.
challenge me to a parkour battle, well, it's been a good run. This next jump was a 4-block jump. I don't think I've ever done a 4-block jump straight up before, but
don't
the
know if you
master
can do it.
said that this mission would be difficult, and if there's someone to do it, it was gonna be me. I got momentum, and I made the 4-block jump. 4-block jump down, and now—
That's why he's the
my
GOAT!
God, what is this? I stood on a path of ice blocks, and at the end, there was a jump way too far to even comprehend. This could have been a 6-block jump. I couldn't believe it. I tried
Oh
looking
my
around
God.
for barrier blocks. Maybe there was a secret path to this as well, but I found nothing. Somehow, I was gonna have to make this jump. And I think I had an idea of how I might be able to do it. Okay, well, I get one chance at this. Oh man, if only I was rich enough to buy ice blocks to practice. Oh, I do not want to do that again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me.
Oh my God.
Okay, back to the secret mission. Now, I was just hoping I didn't walk
So
into
on
an
ice, if you
ambush.
jump
I walked
against the
inside
ceiling, you
and
go
I saw
faster.
a giant hole in the floor with some parkour jumps up
Makes
top.
sense.
I was thankful that I didn't see anyone waiting for me. And what I wasn't thankful for was this glass pane staircase. Oh man, why do they have to make staircases so complicated in Parkour Civilization? This was supposed to be a stealth
Because
mission,
it's
but the
Parkour
staircase
Civilization.
is making
You
it really
answered
hard
your
for
own
that to be
question.
possible. After too long, I made it up the staircase into the top floor. I looked around but didn't see anyone. All I saw was some weird pedestal in the middle and some giant screen. What is this thing? This looks so— what the—
This
Look,
is
I
how you
told it was
commune with
possible.
parkour
No
god.
way. That was actually incredible. All right, well, I got my money's worth.
Let's go, I got paid for parkour.
If you want, I can keep making more parkour for you to do, and I'll pay you for it.
Whoa, what just happened? How did I see that vision? That's
Was that a
my
parkour
memory, isn't
flashback?
it? That's Siwat. I've lived that before. What is going on? I walked over to the screen and opened the book on the desk. It said, enter user. Well, I was here for information, wasn't I? Might as well see what this does. I put my name into the book and put it back on the desk, and text appeared on the screen. Rank? Noob. Wait, how?
What?
I'm a master, though. But before I could think any further, someone
freaking
appeared right
false.
behind me. Before they saw me, I ran and hid behind the bush. Oh no, this is not good.
Oh,
This
they'll
is not
never
good.
find you
Oh
back there.
man, going into work late today, I guess. Or early, maybe. I don't know.
So far, the person didn't see me, but that's when someone else came into the room. It was Siwat. I know him, don't I? He's from my
Not
memory. I
Siwat.
saw him walk up to the desk and start putting something in the book. And the player that was on the pedestal started moving. I watched as this player with no boots walked up to a parkour jump and failed the 1-block jump.
And we got another noob. Good. We needed more of those.
What is going on here?
You can come out from behind that bush, you know.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay,
Well, yeah,
time
it
to
wasn't a very
improvise.
good hiding
I mean,
spot.
bro, the bush is see-through. You really thought that was gonna work?
Okay,
Yeah,
can you
that's-
just
yeah.
tell me what's going on? Why did I see you when I stepped on that pedestal? We know each other. That's our memory.
Nope. That's just what every new person sees. It's a fake memory to make you think that parkour is how you succeed in life. I mean, why else would people parkour if it wasn't for money or social status?
So it was all just a lie? I don't get it. What is this for? These 3 jumps. That new player just fell through on the first one. What
That's how
happened to
they
him? See what explained that these
figure out
3
who's a
jumps
parkour
decide whether a
noob?
new player becomes a noob, a pro, or a master. These 3
Holy
jumps
shit.
right when you join Parkour Civilization decide your entire fate? How is that fair?
It's not about fair.
They implant the memory and then they decide whether you're a noob, a pro, or a master then and there. Oh my god.
It's about order. If you can't parkour, you deserve to be at the bottom.
This
See
is so messed
what?
up. This is so messed up. How is this happening? I can't let this keep going on. I have to find a way to stop this. Okay, if I can attack him with a parkour jump, he has no choice but to battle me. I have to do an attack that he'll never be able to do. It's time to go for the 720.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
I looked over and see what
Hit him.
already had an attack built. It was with candles.
Yup, candle jump. One attack from this and it does 10 hearts, and that's good night for you.
I was finished. I couldn't attack. I couldn't do anything. I was defenseless. So what happens now?
Despite my best efforts to get rid of you, I couldn't do it, so someone else will.
Siwat placed down a parkour jump made out of brewing stands. I've never even heard of parkour with brewing stands
Nobody's
before.
ever done this
Interesting
before.
thing about brewing stand jumps, they aren't just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want.
This was it. I had no brewing stands to defend myself. I took the hit and slowly started fading away.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
No pressure at all, just 1 minute before I fight the parkour champion. Alright, I'm gonna take 32 blocks. I really just hope there's a chance that the greatest player in parkour civilization doesn't know how to do a 360. I was now getting ready to fight the parkour champion in the arena. The worst part
hope he
was
doesn't
that
know
I
how to
was
do a
only allowed to
360.
bring in 64 blocks to fight
Surely
with. I
he's
had
never
no
done
clue
this
what the
before.
parkour champion was gonna attack me with, so I decided to take some of every block. This was life or death. If by some miracle I could defend the
There
parkour
you go, hit him
champion's
with the flower
attacks, I would
pots.
have to use these blocks to build the hardest
Candles.
parkour jumps I've ever done. I wanted to believe that I could win, but deep down I knew that this could very well be the end of my journey.
Before you step into the arena, drop all of your blocks. I need to count if you're bringing 64.
These are the blocks I'm bringing. It should add up to 64.
You're good. You may now fight the parkour champion.
This was it. One way or
Holy
another,
shit.
this would be my final battle
You're
in
only allowed
parkour
64
civilization.
blocks?
The door opened and I stepped into the parkour arena. It was time to fight. If I somehow beat the parkour champion, maybe I have a way to save everyone in parkour civilization. But if I lose, which let's be honest here, is very much possible, well, let's just
Save
say I should
everyone.
have died a long
Take us
time
back
ago.
to regular
I thought the parkour
civilization,
civilization I
please.
was living in was fair and a place
There's
where
so many
everyone
Vine
could
Boom
parkour
sound
to
effects. I need
rank
to be
up in
drinking.
society. But I was wrong. I discovered the truth that your entire fate is decided by 3 jumps. And there are people at the top of parkour civilization that will stop at nothing to keep this order. Unfortunately, I couldn't discover the truth without paying the price. And now there's nothing I can do.
Have fun with the champion in the arena.
And now it's time
No!
to fight the champion. Wait, what? You're not the champion? Who are you? You're a pro. What are you doing here? I thought I was fighting the champion.
Oh, yeah, you have to fight me first. Please just go easy on me, though. It's my first time here.
Okay, I guess
He's
I'm
gotta
not
work his way
fighting
up.
the champion first.
Why do people say I have a drinking
to fight
problem?
A parkour pro? This is really weird. I've never
'Cause
even
they haven't
fought
found
a
the solution
pro. What
yet.
jumps can they even do? I forgot. For my first attack, I attacked with a 3-block vertical jump. I didn't want to do anything too crazy on my first attack because if I missed and let him get the chance to attack, I run the risk of taking damage. But fortunately, it seemed like this fight was going to be easier than I thought until something happened. The blocks that I used for my attack all disappeared. In the parkour arena, if you place blocks, you will never get them back. And now I
Holy
realized
shit.
why I was fighting a parkour pro. It was genius, actually. If I wasted all of my blocks before getting to the champion, I would have no fighting chance. Hey, quick question. The people who put you here, what did they say you were here for?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
they
it's
said
only
I
a
would be
problem when the
warming up
bottle's
the
empty?
crowd, you know, for, like,
That's
the
true.
fight.
Warming up the crowd. You know there's literally no one watching, right?
Yeah, I know. Please just get this over with.
Oh god, I'm a terrible person. Man, this is the weirdest parkour battle ever. For my second attack, I built a 4-block jump. And of
Dude, just
course,
hit him with
it
the
was successful once
360.
again. But at this point, I wasn't worried about winning. I was worried about the blocks I was losing for every attack. There
Hit him
was
with a
no way I could
360,
afford to
he's
use
screwed.
more than 2 blocks for an attack. At least not in this fight. For the final attack, I did a backwards jump.
Did you just go backwards?
This is not going to be pretty. Oh, shoot! Oh, that was not how I thought it was going to turn out. It was a little unfortunate that I essentially wasted 2 blocks on that jump since he didn't even try it, but at least I survived the first parkour battle without taking any damage. So now what happens? Do I fight the
Juice?
champion? I stood there on the platform not knowing
gotta
what to
ask,
do
are you-
until I saw someone jumping.
Juice, I gotta ask, are you doing the drinking game with me? The game is basically any time you hear the Vine Boom sound effect, the boom, you have to take a drink, and this is a lot. He uses that sound effect quite a bit. I can't even like keep up with it.
Towards me. All right, this is it. This is the battle for life or death. Let's get this over with. So, you must be the champion,
Now
right?
against the
Me?
master.
The champion? You're joking, right?
No.
Look at my boots.
He's a
I'm
master.
a master. Do these look diamond to you?
Okay, well, I don't know. I thought I was fighting the champion. So
Fucking-
when does that happen?
You still have 2 more people to go through if you want to see the champion, but you're not making it past me. Let's
should
go.
do Deadpool?
Start the battle.
Take a
This
swig
is not
anytime they
good. I have to
curse.
win 2 more parkour
We can't
battles if
watch
I want to even
Deadpool on
see the
stream. It's
champion. It
illegal.
was clear that the odds were stacked against me, but that wasn't going to stop me from trying. Now, I was fighting
Good
against
movie,
a
though.
master.
I
This
like
means
the
I
newest
couldn't
one.
hold back with my attacks. I was going to have to attack with harder jumps. I decided this was a good time to use one of my stairs. For my first attack, I did a 4-block diagonal stair jump. But I was in
4-block
trouble.
diagonal
Even for
stair
myself,
jump?
I knew the attack was too
A
easy.
master can do that.
That's what you're attacking me with?
I was getting ready for the master to easily defend my attack, but by some miracle, he failed it.
What?
The master didn't know, but I realized he built the jump wrong. He tried doing a harder jump than my attack. I got lucky with
The
that
master
first attack,
doesn't know
but
how to
that
build
wasn't
it.
going to happen again. I needed to do harder jumps. I used 2 more of my stairs to build another 4-block diagonal jump. If I make this, I would only need one more attack to win the battle. But I missed. I came so close, but I didn't land on the stair.
Wasted another 2 stairs, I see. Even if you do beat me, you'll have no blocks to fight the champion with.
The master was right. I was running out of blocks quickly. I only had 1 stair left, and I wasn't even done with my second battle.
Bro, you
I
gotta
watched as the
save that
master built
stair.
his first
You need
attack.
it.
I was gonna have to defend myself against a 4-block ice jump.
Go on, use some
A
of your
4-block
ice blocks. I'm sure
ice
you
jump?
don't
Are
have
you
that many of
kidding?
them.
He was right. I only had 4 ice blocks with me. Even the best case scenario where I defend this attack, I'll only have 2 ice blocks left. I went for the jump, and I almost slid off, but I stayed on. Oh, that was too close.
Let's go.
Okay,
That's my fucking
it was
goal
now
right
my
there.
turn to attack, but this battle was taking too long. I knew what the master was doing. He was trying to make me waste all of my blocks, but there was no way I could let that happen, which means I could only do one thing. I needed to build an attack that would end this battle right now, and I knew just the way to do it.
The
In a
candle
parkour
jump.
battle, the harder
Oh,
the attack
never
is,
mind.
the more damage it does. And I was about to attack with one of the hardest parkour combos I've ever done. All right, 4-block jump into a 2-block.
Hit
Let's
him
do
with the
this.
double
I attacked with a
360.
4-block jump
Oh, never
into a
mind.
360,
Ooh,
and I
okay.
made it.
One
Oh,
360.
let's go. I actually made it. That was the craziest parkour combo I've ever done. All right, buddy, your turn. 4-block jump into a 2-block 360.
This is impossible.
4-block,
Watched as the
2-block,
parkour
360.
master attempted the combo and failed, and the damage was enough to win the parkour battle. It worked. That parkour combo that I did may have just saved my life, at least for now. If that master was telling the truth, I still have to win one more battle if I want to fight the champion. There was nothing else I could do. I tried
you
looking
have
around for
so
a way
many
to escape, but there
resources.
was nowhere I could go. The only way out of this arena is to continue fighting. From across the arena, the path opened up and my third opponent jumped towards me.
Evbo, you've come so far, but this is as far as you go. I'm afraid you won't make it past me to fight the champion. Let's begin.
Okay, let's do this.
Sound
It's just
effect.
another master. I just beat one before, and I can do it again. If I could finish this battle with a couple parkour combos, I might have enough blocks to fight the champion. For my first attack, I decided to build 2 4-block jumps. I thought this combo would
Okay.
be hard, but I had no clue who I was facing. The master made the jumps easily,
yeah, a
and my
master
attack
can hit
was
that any day of the
unsuccessful.
week.
Now, I was in huge trouble. Unlike all the other people I faced in parkour battles, this master was not afraid to attack with his own parkour combos. And unfortunately for me, his was much harder than mine. The second jump in the combo was a jump that I didn't think would be possible. It was too far, but I had to try. My life depended on this. I went to defend the attack, but I overjumped it.
He
The
fell
attack
off.
dealt 5 hearts of damage. Oh, this is not good. This is really not good. I managed to gain back 2 hearts, but my hunger was lost. This was it. No more second chances. No more regenerating health. I had to make these jumps. The parkour master attacked with an even harder combo, this time
He
using
all-
2 chains and an ice block. But by some
He's using
miracle,
all of his
I
good
made it.
blocks.
Oh man,
He's
how
using
did
up
I just
all of
do
his
that?
good blocks.
This master was too good. No matter what jump I
Fuck.
thought of, I knew he could make it. That's why I was gonna have to do something that's never been done in the history of parkour battles. And I was gonna have to do this first try. Finish it off with the 3-block candle jump, and we are done. Let's
Whoa.
go. I'm probably gonna die. Let's do this. Flower pot jump to chain to backwards jump to 360 fence jump, diagonal chain jump to the candle. I did it. I just made the hardest parkour combo in the world.
Evbo, the champion tasked me with making sure you don't rank up, but
The
I now
hardest
realize that's not
parkour
possible.
combo
Your parkour is beyond
in
me.
the
You have
world.
my respects. Good luck against the champion.
Before I could say anything, the
And then he
master
jumps off
gave
to
up
his death.
and just jumped off. I won the 3rd battle, which means now I only have to battle
he
the champion.
parkoured
And the
so
champion
hard. He parkoured so hard the other dude fucking killed himself. That's why he's the GOAT.
is the one that tried to stop me from ranking up this entire time?
Sewer slide.
All of this parkour just to die by the champion.
This was it. Standing in front of me was the champion
fucking
of
sound
parkour
effect.
civilization.
You put up a good fight, I'll give you that. But this ends here.
I watched as the parkour champion built his first attack, and it was a 5-block jump.
If you beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules. But this
There's
is
no
my
way he
parkour
makes a
civilization,
5-block jump.
And I never lose.
The parkour champion made the 5-block jump. It's not possible. It's just not. I can't do it. This was it. This was the end. There was no second chance, no backup I could call for, nothing to get me out of this. I lost.
can make this
and
jump.
I won't be the one to
You
save
can make
parkour
this jump.
civilization.
Evbo,
I opened my eyes, and
He
I was
just
in a
fucking
place that I
died?
knew all too well. I was down at the bottom. I was in the parkour temple at the noob level of parkour civilization. I opened my inventory, and I had leather boots on. After the battle with the champion, I am now a noob again. I let everyone down.
What just
I was
happened?
supposed to be the one to save parkour civilization, and I couldn't do it. And now the
What?
champion gets what he wants. No one
If he
can ever
cheats with
rank up
leaping boots,
ever
he
again.
should.
No one's free. People risked their lives because they trusted me to help them, and I failed. And it was all for nothing. Now I'm just at the bottom again. I don't even have sprint. I can't even do more than a 2-block jump. It's over, right? The old man gave me the last ticket to rank up. And even if I did, what's the point? The only way I could save people is by becoming the champion. And he's impossible to beat. Well, it's out of my hands now. There's nothing to do. I mean, maybe I just go back to parkour prison. At least there I could get fed some better food. Rather have fish than raw chicken.
Down at the bottom again, are we?
What?
Maybe I was wrong about you.
You were wrong about me. Wait, who are you?
This motherfucker has a good mic. He goes, down at the bottom again, are you? He's sending it for this. I like it.
Something tells me you already know the answer.
The strange man turned around and he was wearing
like this strange man.
netherite boots. Oh, I do not
Netherite
want to do that
boots?
again. There must be a parkour god looking out for me. You're the parkour god?
He's
But
the
you were just
god?
a myth. Is this all of your doing?
The parkour civilization I created was never intended to divide people, but the new champion had different plans.
And you
knew there was a
wanted me to
parkour
stop
god.
the champion, and I couldn't. I'm sorry you put your trust in me. I thought I was good enough. I thought I could do it.
You seem like all hope is lost.
I mean, I can't do anything. I'm back at the noob level. I can't get a ticket anymore. I
You
can't even
seem
sprint.
like all
what
hope
good
is
a one-block
lost.
jump gonna do against the parkour champion?
As long as you can parkour, there is always a way.
The parkour god dropped a pair of boots on the ground and jumped away.
As long as
What is
you
going
can
on? I jumped
parkour,
over and grabbed the boots that the
there is
parkour god
always a
left.
way.
These were no ordinary boots. These were diamond. Only the parkour champion wears these. And now I have them. I threw away my leather boots and I put on the champion boots. Immediately, my hunger bar returned to full and I could see above into the upper layers. Oh my god, this is crazy. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know where the parkour god got these boots from or why he would trust me with them, but it didn't matter. This was my second chance. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up to the top, but I'm gonna find a way. Everyone's life depends
Thank
on
you,
this, and that's
parkour
why
god.
I'm gonna be the one to save parkour
He the
civilization.
type of guy
Parkour civilization was
in
in
the
danger. I
strip
thought
club
people could parkour their way up to a better life, but I
straight up
realized it was
jordan it
all just a lie.
by
The
a-
truth is that the
well, let's
parkour
just say
champion
my
controls
peanuts.
everyone and everything. I
True.
thought I could be the one to put an end to it and save everyone, but I failed. Luckily for me, second chances come around quite often, and
You
I
just
still
died
have one more
immediately.
shot at saving parkour civilization. The only way I can put an end to all this is if I beat the parkour champion, and that means I have to get back up to the arena somehow. And that was gonna be harder than I thought. I had diamond boots on, meaning the barriers to the parkour temple shouldn't be here, but they were, and I had no way up. That means somehow I was gonna have to get a ticket.
Save
Oh,
me,
this is not
parkour
good. I can't even
Jesus.
earn a ticket myself, meaning the
Save
only
me,
way I'm gonna
parkour
get one
god.
is if some other noob has one. But even if I got lucky and a noob
This
hasn't
was the
used their
peak you were
ticket
talking
already,
about,
I
this
couldn't
fire?
find anyone.
Hell
I
yeah,
was
dude.
beginning to think
Hell
that there
yeah,
were no
Kunat.
noobs left, and they were all
Sorry,
in prison
excuse
until
my
I finally found one still
excitement.
standing. I asked the noob if there was any chance he had a ticket or even knew someone with a ticket so I could get into the temple. But he said that pros don't come down here anymore and do ticket challenges. It's now impossible for parkour noobs to rank up at all. This has to be the champion's doing. If pros don't come down here at all, the noobs have no way of getting food. That means if I don't get up in time and beat the champion, everyone down here will die. There has to be a way I can get past these barriers. I mean,
you tried
the
punching
parkour
it?
god wouldn't have given me champion boots for nothing, right? And that's when I remembered. I had champion boots on now. These boots were meant for the person that rules parkour civilization. And that's when I thought back to what the champion said.
If you beat me in this battle, you become the parkour champion. And you could be the one that makes the rules.
If the parkour champion makes the rules, they had to be the one to place the barriers, right? Which means if someone placed them, someone can get rid of them. It was a shot in the dark, but I thought I'd at least try. Ah, this is pointless. This is
He
not
can't
gonna
punch
work.
it.
Wait, what?
He
it
can't
broke.
punch.
I couldn't believe it, but there it was. I was staring at a hole in the barriers. This is insane.
He can punch the
break
barrier.
barriers now? Ah, thank you, parkour god.
Holy
Let's go.
shit.
I got rid of more of the barriers until there was a space big enough to jump through. All right, let me make sure I'm not hitting my head on any of these. And now it's time to go save everyone. I did it. I was now inside the parkour temple, and I was one step closer to
fucking
getting
go,
back
baby.
up to the top. Now that I was in the temple, it was time to start actually coming up with a plan. I was gonna have
That's
to find
why
a way to
he's the
somehow
GOAT.
get back into the arena and fight the champion. And even if I do manage to do that, I still have to worry about beating him, which is a whole nother story. My rough draft of a plan involved grabbing blocks, and I thought I could get some here, but the chests were empty. Those chests were usually filled with blocks for the pros to do their daily tasks, but someone got rid of all of them. My idea of getting blocks was already off to a
The
bad
parkour
start, but I had a
champion
backup plan for where I could
has
go to
been
get
rewriting
more. I made it back up to the
how
second layer of
parkour civilization is supposed to
but now
work.
was no time to celebrate. I still had such a long way to go to get up to the third layer, and time was running out. I made my way over to the place where I could get all the blocks I needed. The parkour training grounds should have thousands
You can
of blocks
break
I
those
could
blocks.
use. The last time I was in here, I was training to rank up to become a master, but something was off. The course I built to practice to rank up was still here. This doesn't make sense. Have all of the pros just been practicing this course I built? But that's when my situation just got a whole lot worse.
All
no,
the
no, no, come on, they
pros
can't be empty. Why are they empty?
have been
all
sent
of these
to
chests
parkour
should have
prison
been filled
themselves.
with blocks to build parkour jumps, but they were all empty.
There are no
Okay, this
noobs.
is not good. This is
No
really
pros.
not good. Something strange was going on,
No
and I needed to
masters.
find some answers. I took a trip back to where I used to live when I was a parkour pro.
Only the
if there was
champion.
anyone I could trust to talk to, it would be my neighbor. And that was assuming he was still alive. I found the house where my neighbor used to live, and thankfully, parkour civilization hadn't claimed him just yet.
He's not dead.
Embo, you're alive, and you're the parkour champion?
Well, I'm not really the champion. I mean, I guess technically I am. I don't know. It's a long story. I asked my neighbor what was going on, and he said everything has changed. He said that parkour pros aren't allowed to go down to the noob level anymore, and some masters came down and took every block, and they can't even practice anymore. This was
No!
it. This was truly the end of parkour civilization. First, it was the noobs in danger. Now the pros are, and soon it might even be the masters. One by one, the parkour champion is taking away the free will of everyone. And if I don't end this now, there will be no one left to oppose him. Alright, no pressure. The fate of the world is in my hands, and now I have to speedrun one of the hardest parkour
He has
courses
to
there
save
is.
them.
Unlike getting
He
up to
has
the
to
pro
save
level,
them.
there was no easy way up to the master level. If you wanted to get back, you had to do the course. Even though
You
I've
have
made
to
this
do the
course
course.
before, this was different. Time was running out, meaning I couldn't waste any taking this parkour course slow. And I can't afford to miss a single jump, because if I do, well, then I guess the parkour god trusted the wrong
But
person.
he doesn't miss
Luckily,
these jumps
I made
because
the
he's
course,
the-
and I was now at the master level.
He's the
and
GOAT.
now I was at one part of my master plan, which, well, has not been going to plan at all. If I don't get these gold boots, okay, thank you. Finally, something goes according to my plan. I didn't know if I would still get master boots if I had champion boots on, but luckily, I got an extra pair. Now that I was on the master level, I had to blend in. Any one of these masters could be working for the champion, and if they saw me
Manny Mojo. Ruse has gifted a tier 1 sub. And it's gone straight to Manny Mojo. Hey, thank you guys so much. Thank you for gifting that sub. And hey, Manny Mojo, enjoy the emotes.
with champion boots on, well, that's
Glad that
attention
you guys
that I
are
definitely
enjoying
do not
parkour
want right now.
civilization.
At least with the gold boots on, the people working for the champion might not recognize me. Now was the next part of my plan. If I have any shot at all of getting back into the arena, I was gonna need the parkour master that saved my life. But when I went into the secret room in the parkour temple, he was nowhere to be found. Of course, I knew it was too good to be true to have two things in my plan go smoothly. Now I gotta improvise. Now I had to figure out where the parkour master lived, and I had no way of knowing which house he had. The only thing I could do is sit
gotta
and wait
find
for
the
him to show
parkour
up. But if I
master.
stayed down here, I run the risk
I'll
of
do
the
that. Let me
masters
figure
on
it
the
out.
champion's side finding me.
Manny, you don't gotta gift subs to the stream. You don't gotta sub. You don't gotta. This stream is free. In fact, I encourage you to use an ad block if at all possible. Just remember, all of this, is fake. None of this is real. This is all parkour, all right? We're all a part of parkour civilization. Just remember that. I've
I
been
needed
drinking
somewhere that would
beer.
at least buy me a little more time, and the only place I thought of was to wait at the very top of the parkour staircase. At least here, I won't be seen that easily.
don't have
but
to
if
do
I had
shit?
to get down fast, I
Maybe
had
fake,
no
but
water
I feel
bucket
the
to
love.
save me. I realized I was standing so close to the barrier between the master and the champion levels, and now I have champion boots, meaning if I put these on, will I be able to see what life is like at the champion level? But before I could put them on, I saw the parkour master I was looking for. Now
Holy
this is the
shit.
part I was not looking forward to.
Y'all,
the
we're
only
reach-
way I
we're-
can follow the parkour master
we're
is by
reaching the
taking fall
climax.
damage. And I'm just hoping that the drop to his house isn't too far. And of course it's a 50 block drop. I'm never surviving that. Oh man, I
How
have an
about you feel
idea
my
and
love?
I don't like it.
Mwah.
Yep, this is officially
You're truly the
worst
only
idea I've
streamer
ever
I
had.
watch.
Okay,
Manny,
no more
that means
thinking.
the world
Let's
to me.
just do this. I got momentum and I jumped. I thought it was too short, but I made it. Oh, that
I'm
was
glad
so
they-
crazy. I know the parkour god does not like me for that one. Even though
I'm
I
glad.
barely
I hope you
survived,
enjoy
I found the parkour
the
master
stream.
without being caught. And now it was time to carry out my plan to save parkour
Juice, I feel your
civilization.
love as
I
well.
told the master
Thank you.
everything that happened, and I showed him that I had champion boots. I told him that if I was gonna beat the champion, I would need his help.
I
He's
can't
got
believe you
fucking
survived
champion boots.
and you met the parkour god. We can actually save everyone. Just tell me what I need to do and I'll do it.
I had the master give me some
Yo,
blocks,
things are
and
heating
I told
up,
him to wait
okay?
here for the next part of my plan. If everything goes right, I should have everything I need to get back into the arena and defeat the parkour champion.
Hi, I
But
just
that's
paid you.
assuming
Can I have
everything
love?
goes right, and so far, it hasn't worked out that way.
Everybody, we're gonna pause the video. We're gonna pause the stream. We're gonna pause everything. Everybody, type at RUUZE in the chat and say, well, don't say kisses you tenderly. I was gonna say type thank you, Ruse, for supporting the stream, for gifting a sub. We appreciate you. The Quern community wouldn't be the same without you. God bless. Cheers. This is for you. Thank you. We love you. Truly, the parkour goddess has descended upon us. That's what I need. Thank you. Give me that big head. That doesn't sound well. All right.
Manny Mojo gifted a tier 1 sub to Juice 1273.
And Manny Mojo, flipping the script, gifted it over to Juice. Juice, welcome to the Corn community. Enjoy your sub. Hey, thank you so much, Manny Mojo. This right here is for you. Cheers. We love you. We appreciate you. As always, the Quern community wouldn't be the same without our lovely supporters, our lovely people that come here and enjoy such awesome stuff as this. Solo leveling is real. It's not real. All right. I'm sorry. Solo leveling is it's a okay. I've got a hot take about solo leveling. All right. Great art in the manga. Great art in the actual anime itself. However, story is like, oh, okay, he gets super strong. He's super OP. Kicks ass. And then he finds something that's like so strong and so OP he can't kick its ass. And then he gets stronger and then he does it. Ooh, stacks donuts on it. Slow down, Juice. I heard solo leveling is good. It's honestly, if you like just like action, is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you. But we're watching Peak right now. It does not get better than Parkour Civilization full movie.
I jumped over to the parkour bank. To get back into the arena, I was gonna need
Solo
more
leveling
difficult
has
blocks to build
nothing on
parkour
this.
with, and I think I know how to get some.
Hey man, I don't mean to assume anything, but the top floor is for people with money. You can come
It's
back
slow
when
at the
you're rich,
first.
though.
Upstairs
Yeah,
must
a
be
lot
the
of
place
shows
where
are.
the bank keeps their harder blocks.
Sir, you're not allowed to go up there.
If you want to show that I'm predicting right now, first episode has just been released. I'm predicting right now, Dan to Dan just released the first episode, okay? Dan to Dan, I can tell right now, is going to be a good show. All right. First episode just released on Crunchyroll. Check it out. Okay. But you can tell that like the like animators behind it care about it because it looks good. The first episode's a little weird. But I feel like they did it justice. Okay. Yes, it does, sweetie. It gets a lot better. It's a lot better than Parkour Minecraft. I have a kitty now. Manny, that's awesome.
Sorry, man. Got a bank to raw. Oh,
Y'all are
never mind.
going
I was
through something in
expecting
the
to see
chat right
places
now.
where I
We're
could
just gonna
buy
let
flower
you-
pots and candles, but instead there was just a massive
Guys,
box
there's
with a door.
peak
Sir,
happening.
this is a private vault for one of our most valuable customers. You have to leave immediately.
A private vault? I guess that might work.
You're not getting into this vault. No amount of money could make me open this door.
No amount of money? Man, this guy clearly has never heard of one of my bribes before.
Just stop. It's not even worth it. What?
What do you say you open the door now?
Did
I
he
take it
just
you don't see
do
a backwards 360 too
A
often.
backwards
well, I have to let you
360?
in
Guys, he
Let's
just did
go,
a
I still
backwards
got it.
360.
Please just don't take anything.
Yeah, I'm definitely not listening to that.
Still waiting for the community, Dale and Dawson. So this weekend, maybe we do a little bit of. Maybe you should. Hold on, wait. There's a vote going on. Hey, anybody who's watching this in the future, join the Quern Discord. He was like, "What am I reading right now?" I'm keeping up with everything that's going on right now. In the Quern community Discord right now, we have a vote going for when we're doing the next Quern community game night. Okay, and if we want to do more than one Quern community game night, there are a few options. Lethal Company. It's spooky month. Lethal Company is always a good option. Dale and Dawson, people like Dale and Dawson. We could jump back into that. They've been doing some updates. We like that. And if there are any other things that people want to suggest, I'm always open to it. Even Parkour Minecraft. Let's get through this.
Looking around
We've
the
got
vault
10
for
minutes
anything
left.
I could use, but most of the chests were empty until I finally stumbled upon a water bucket.
I'm gonna smoke and
Okay,
watch
I
Scan
need
Moves.
blocks,
Let me know when
but
you
I guess I'll
exchange.
take this.
You
I don't
wanna
get it.
exchange
Whoever owns
B-Day
this
gifts?
vault is
Okay.
supposedly rich, and the only thing I found is a
figure it
water
out.
bucket. And 16 blocks, never mind. I thought this vault was a dead end until it wasn't. In the last barrel, I found 16 brewing stands. Now,
Brewing
my plan could
stands?
actually work. It was time to go defeat the parkour champion.
Sir, I just wanted to let
Time
you
to
know
defeat the
someone got
parkour
into your
champion.
vault.
Guys,
You're
this
the
is what
only
we've
one
been
who has
waiting
access
for.
to it, so explain to me how that happened.
I mean, I'm sorry, sir, but he bribed me with a backwards 360. I had to.
A backwards 360? There's no one that can do a... No, how is this possible?
You know, someone told me something interesting about brewing stand jumps. They're not just difficult, but they can deal any potion effect you want. That's why I wish you the best of luck in this parkour battle, because if you don't make this jump, you're getting the slowness effect. I watched as Siwat tried to defend my attack, but he failed. Alright, now it's time for some answers. I need you to
kinda
tell
looked
me
like
how
he
to
did
beat the
it, but
parkour
that's okay.
champion.
You're crazy if you think I'm telling you
Suspend
that.
your
Yep,
disbelief.
I thought you might say that. Let's see, 3 block. Oh, that's plenty. Alright, one more chance to tell me, unless you want to defend another one of my attacks.
I think I can handle a 3 block.
Alright, man, if you think you can make this jump with slowness, be my guest. I'm just gonna let you know now that it's not possible, so in a couple jumps, you'll lose everything.
Okay, wait, don't. I'll tell you. Please, I like my life here.
Well, that was easy.
Ugh, I can't believe I'm telling you this. The champion uses barrier blocks to parkour. He's the only one that has any left.
He built
He
his parkour
cheats?
jumps with barriers. That means I was right. The 5-block jump was impossible. He just used a barrier. Okay, wait,
He
so if he uses
lied.
barriers for his attacks, how do I defend against that?
Dude, if the parkour champion finds out about this, I'm gonna lose everything.
I don't care. Just tell me.
Fine. There's a secret rule in parkour battles that says if you build a harder jump than an opponent's attack, your opponent will have to do that jump instead.
That's how I beat him. I can just attack with a harder jump. Even
He
if
has
he
to
does
attack
use
with a harder
barriers for
jump.
his attacks, I just have to build better ones. Oh,
It'll
man,
work.
this is
It'll
crazy.
work.
All right,
I
let's do this.
believe.
You need to send me back to the arena like you did before. And this time, I'm only fighting the champion.
Okay, so if you let me attack you, what's stopping me from just getting rid of you once and for all?
Yeah, I thought you might say that. That's why I got one of the best parkour masters I know to watch you at all times. And if he finds out I don't make it into the arena, let's just say you won't see the attack coming before it
He'll
hits you.
parkour parkour
man.
you
How do
until
you
you
even
die.
do these jumps? Oh, I really hope Ebbo's plan works. There's no way I can make one of these.
Just as I thought, Siwat had no choice but to listen to me. Now, all that I was hoping for is that I would wake up in the arena. I knew Siwat couldn't be trusted, but I had no choice. This was the only way I could get back into the arena, and luckily, it worked. Now, I could battle the parkour champion, and this time, it was gonna be different. I got all of the blocks I needed, and I made my way into the arena. Now, it was
Okay, now, before we finish this off, once again, thank you guys for gifting community subs to each other. I appreciate that. Quick piss break, because I'm going to finish off this beer. I'm going to go piss, and we're going to watch the rest of this right now. This is for my goat. I'll be right back. you you guys don't understand. It was one of those times where you just like, you got to go to the restroom and like, you're like, oh, well, there's like 10 minutes left in the video. I could do 10 minutes of discomfort, or I could just go right now and enjoy this finale. Let's
time
get
to
into
see
it.
if Siwat was going to uphold his end of the deal, but he did. Standing in front of me was the champion of parkour civilization. All right, let's go save everyone.
I should have known the old man would give his boots to you.
What? The old man?
Doesn't matter. You can try as many times as you want, but your fate remains the same.
The parkour god didn't just give me random champion boots, he gave me the old man's. He was the old parkour champion. Okay, this is a lot to think about right
The
now.
old
I just gotta
man
worry about defending this attack.
was the parkour
Well, Siwat
champion
got me
all
this far,
along?
but now it's time to see if he was really telling the truth. The champion's attack was technically only a 4-block jump with a barrier, so the parkour combo I was about to do should be harder. I countered with a 3-block 360 to a 3-block fence jump.
What?
The parkour champion looked confused, and suddenly his attack disappeared. It worked. It actually worked. The secret rule Siwat told me about was real, and now the champion has no choice but to defend my attack. Except just when I thought I had the upper hand in the battle, the champion pulled out barrier blocks. Instead of building my jump, the champion built some invisible parkour combo. The barriers were invisible, and I had no way of knowing what sort of parkour combo he built. But whatever it was better than my attack, and my attack was now erased. That only left me with one choice, and I would have to build something even harder. I didn't even know what the champion built, so I couldn't hold back on this
Just
next
go
attack.
crazy with
I knew
it.
I had to risk
Just
it all.
keep
I pulled out
building.
a 180 vertical flower pot jump into a backwards 360 candle jump. And I made it. The parkour champion's attack was erased, and he had no choice but to either try my attack or build a harder one. But the parkour champion wasn't phased, and he countered my attack with the hardest known
That's
jumps
so
in
many
parkour
blocks.
civilization. These were Neo jumps, and he did 2 in a row. Jumps where you have
Neo
to jump around
jumps?
a block in midair. I knew I couldn't do these jumps, and this was not the time to try them. But the parkour champion set the bar high, meaning if my next attack isn't harder than his, I lose everything. But if I don't make this jump I'm about to build, my entire journey is over. But that means the same goes for the parkour champion. Any one of these attacks will do more than 10 hearts. That means I
Holy.
have to make this. The parkour god trusted me with these boots to save everyone. And for the first time in my life, I actually felt like I was worthy of them. That I was worthy of being the parkour champion.
What? This shouldn't be happening.
I thought I had bested the parkour champion, but I was wrong.
This ends now.
The parkour champion built an attack that was directly over the void.
Either you go down or we both go down.
This was the end. The parkour champion knew he lost the battle, so he built a jump that would take us both down. And there's nothing I can do to defend myself. I knew deep down that this was most likely my last jump in parkour civilization. But this time, I wasn't gonna give up. Parkour god, if you're watching me, please just give me the strength for one last jump.
Parkour god, please.
I didn't expect my feet to hit the ground again, but they did. And when I turned around, the parkour champion had fallen. I won. I actually
won!
It's over, right? I'm the new parkour champion. I'm supposed to be the one who can make the rules and save
He's
everyone.
the new rule
So
maker.
how do I do that? But as I was standing there, something started to happen. My items in my inventory were gone, and I got teleported to the parkour temple. When I walked outside, I looked around, and I realized there was nothing above me. And that's when I remember something the parkour master said to me. He told me that the champion is the only one who knows the way up. I turned around and looked at the parkour temple, and where there was nothing before,
Holy
there was now
shit.
a way up to get to the top of parkour civilization. That means my journey wasn't done yet. I still had to make it to the top. Luckily, I'm now considered the best in parkour civilization, so if there's anyone who can make the jumps,
It's
it was
easy
me.
stuff for a guy
Only
like
one
him.
more set of jumps stood between me and the top. I had always dreamed of this day, when I'd look up and I'd see nothing above me. But I never would have imagined what I'd have to go through to get here.
look up
every
and you
jump
only
I
see
made
sky,
and every jump
man.
I failed all led me to this point, to make it to the top of parkour civilization. And now I was here, and there was nothing, just pure emptiness and only the sky. I didn't have
Amongst
any
the
idea of what
gods.
to do until I saw a structure in the distance. I walked over and I saw blocks I've never seen before in parkour civilization. They were command blocks, and they were placed in front of a throne. I stepped up onto the throne and I got my pair of champion boots. But this time, they weren't someone else's. They were mine. It only makes sense that doing parkour on command blocks
Yeah.
gives me the power to
Yeah.
make the rules of parkour civilization. But before I start completely changing the entire rules of society, I needed to do something first. Well, I think it's time I give these back. I have a feeling you'll probably be needing them.
F-Bo, you did it. You saved us.
No, I didn't do anything. It was only possible because of you. And that's why I think you should be the champion. I don't know what to do with parkour civilization, but you were the champion. You know how to fix things. I just don't think I'm ready to be the— Whoa, what are you doing?
F-Bo, you think all of this was for me to become the champion again? I'm old, and you know parkour civilization better than I ever could.
Well, alright, I'm gonna need your help. With every 4-block
Get
jump
his
on the
boots
command
back.
blocks, I can change the rules of parkour civilization. And with the help of the old champion, I'm not just gonna make things go back to the way they were. I'm gonna make things better than they ever were. Parkour was never about making or failing a jump. It was about getting up and trying again. The parkour god told me as long as you can parkour, there is always a way. And in my parkour civilization, people will always have a chance to try again.
It just ends, man. All right, well, that's Parkour Civilization Part 1. There's a whole second movie of this. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm 5 beers deep. Honestly, I'm not opposed to watching the second movie. It's 2 more hours that we would need to commit to. So you know, if you're watching this video on YouTube, I don't know why, but respect, love, appreciate. Like, comment, subscribe. All that jazz. Do what you want to do. It's fucking Thirsty Thursday here on the Quern stream, and we're having a great time. Come join us. Goodbye. And for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. Manny, you're feeling it. Manny, you got to get yourself a goddamn gaming PC. That's all I'm going to say. All right. That's all I'd like, just putting that out there, putting that energy into the ether, Get yourself a gaming PC at some point. I like PC gaming. I'm in the works. Hey, that's what I like to hear. Also, did you actually see me driving around? I'm sorry. I'm going back to that now. You have a great night, brother. My night has only just begun, all right? I don't think I'm going to watch Parkour Civilization 2 yet. I don't think I'm going to watch it yet. I think I'm going to put that off until another day. Yes, I did, actually. You were in a red SUV? Yeah, like a little red crossover is what I say. I'm thinking back to, I was like, that's Quern. I was thinking back to it, and I was like, I've driven around a little bit today. Did I look like a normal guy while I was driving? That's my only hope. Also, I know for a fact that my dog was in the backseat of my car. But I got tinted windows in the back, so I don't know if he was really visible. But yeah, he's always peeking out those back windows. No, you look like a Twitch streamer? Do I? I don't know if that's a... You must be capping. Manny, tell me, do you okay. Words, sorry. 5 beers deep, it gets a little bit difficult for me. I gotta lock in a little bit harder. Manny, do you use Twitter? Do you use Discord? Anything like that? We've been working on sort of getting a little bit more organized with the old Quern community. We have a lot of people involved. Sorry, I'm slurring my words a little bit. That's what happens 5 beers deep. Doing my best. I'm in your Discord, and I do have Twitter. If you would like to follow me, my Twitter is QuernTV. And it's where I post my most entertaining thoughts. I also have a regular Twitter that I used to use for being a normal human being. I don't use that anymore. I've been tweeting about this shirt that I got signed when I went to TwitchCon by a bunch of other streamers. This is the back of it. Hold on, I'll show you the front. Bunch of other content creators. Oh, let me see if I can set that right there. There we go. Well, now it's not showing any signatures. But yeah, wait, you already followed me? Wow, you're quick. Holy. Okay, yeah. Slime ball. Manny Mojo. Listen, if you need any help talking about the gaming PC or anything like that, you go ahead and you shoot me a DM. I'd be happy to help. The only thing that I saw is that you put monkey in the general chat of the Discord. I appreciate that. All right. I have been sort of monkeying around tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I've been sort of goofing. I've been having a good time. Let me move the camera this way. There we go. I like that. Hold on. What if that's too far? That's good. No. Yes. I've been having a good time. I've been having fun. I've been tweeting my innermost attempts at entertaining thoughts. I'm trying to work on becoming, something more than what I already am. It's sort of like this weird feeling like I want to be, a content creator. I want to be a Twitch streamer. I want to be all these kinds of things. But at the same time, I want to maintain being myself. I feel like that's important as well. Play me some background music while I talk. Hold on. What about this one? And I appreciate everybody that's given me support in doing this. We've got half an hour left of stream. At least that's what my goal is. Usually I like to end around 12 o'clock midnight. Holy shit. My most recent VOD got 39 views. There's some weird stuff happening with the corn YouTubes. 39 views? I hope you enjoyed Minecraft Civilization. We're doing our best to become, a fully fledged content creator. Most recent YouTube video got 22. That's not bad. Video before that, 65. Video before that, 437. So if you'd like to follow me on YouTube, I'll post the link in the chat right now. Go ahead and follow me on YouTube at Quern TV. I have no idea what's going on. I gotta check out my VOD channel real quick. What the fuck happened? I have to constantly check over my analytics because I'm a stat tracker, all right? I track the stats, all right? I keep track of things. It helps me figure out my path forward, right? When one randomly hits 39 views, I gotta be like, why did that happen? When it's a VOD. And when one of my YouTube videos hits 400 and something, I gotta be like, why did that happen? I don't consider myself to be posting anything particularly enticing. And yet, I find some awesome supporters. I also have great music taste, as you can tell. Great music taste, as you can tell. When I get drunk, I slur my words to... Can I be honest? I've listened to myself when I'm drunk. I can hear myself talk. It's like comical to me, at least. Like the level of slurring that happens with my words. Some people, when they like imitate a slur, you know, it sort of sounds like this, sort of sounds like this, blah, blah, blah. To me, when I hear myself talk while I'm drunk, when it's been on stream, when it's been on, you know, just videos that I've seen, it's been on whatever. It is almost like a caricature. it is unreal. It's silly. It sounds fake, but this is me locking in, okay? But when I was talking earlier, I was not locked in, and you could sort of tell with the way that I was talking, with the way that I was slurring my words, with the way that it was sort of falling out of my mouth. It's funny. It's funny to me, at least. But we do have more content planned. Our evening is not over with a little bit of parkour civilization. As much as that was just sort of like, you know, we just jump in. It's parkour civilization. We just sort of accept it. Still, though, one of my VODs getting 39 views is wild. VODs are very low effort for me. I don't even think about when I post them. I'm very serious about my my posting of content because I do post all my VODs, and then I post my independent YouTube videos. If I could just work this stream as like a radio host, oh god, I'd love it. I'd be all about it. I'd be having a good time. Sorry. Sorry. Having fun. My bad. My bad. Put up Steam. I haven't touched Steam in a minute. Or in a minute, and by in a minute, I mean today. So when it comes down to the game Killer Frequency I was playing, I stopped playing because it auto-saved me and soft-locked me to a point where a character that I cared about was dead. And so, what I'm doing is off-stream, I am playing through the entire game to that point where it locked me in, and I'm changing my decision because I just wanted to see what would happen. Changing my decision so it does not happen like that. Because that's how much I care. Okay? It's a huge pain in the ass to do what I've done. Will it be worth the effort? I don't know. I don't know that yet. But we will see, okay? Well, I gotta see how long this game is, because there's a game that I looked at. All right. I found a horror game. Everybody pause. We found a horror game to play. It's called Clap Clap. Content is back. Lock in. Everybody lock in. Can we all lock in? Can we all... Everybody, breather. Lock in. Lock in. Yes. It's called Clap Clap. I knew that I had some stuff on my list. I was just sort of stalling. I'm not gonna lie. There's one called Clap Clap. All right. And well, you know how much we love Spooky Month. All right, you know how much we love Spooky Month. Let me go ahead and change stream information to clip. Done. Change it to category. Clap. Nightmare Files. Clap Clap. It's called Nightmare Files? Alright, whatever. Give me in there. Give me the frick in there. Time to play a horror game. Are you guys ready? Spooky little horror game. This one should be over in a jiffy. We'll see. Alrighty. Hey, hi, and hello there, and welcome to Nightmare Files. Clap, clap. There it is. Now it's Thirsty Thursday here on the Quern stream. I'm about 5 beers deep. It's spooky month. I figure I'm in the perfect mind state to jump into Clap Clap. Meant to be played in one sitting. Stay up to date on YouTube and Twitter. Alright, awesome. Let's just go ahead and options. Turn things down just a little bit, just because sometimes sound in these games can really just freaking blast your eardrums. Figure that's just me. I'm trying to keep out ahead of blasting my ears. October 8th, 1984. I saw an ad in the newspaper about a house-sitting job. Since I was short on cash, I decided to sign up. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. Trying to make some money. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Quite the eerie neighborhood, huh? Find Maxim's house. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so you can shift to run. Who's this guy? Yellow. Excuse me, I'm trying to find a house on this street. Could you help me out? Sure. Which house are you looking for? I'm looking for Maxim's place. He hired me to look after it while he's away. Maxim. Huh, that's interesting. He usually asks me to watch his place. I'm Marco Botovsky, by the way. Nice to meet you, Marco. Can you tell me where his house is? Of course, it's 2 houses down. Mine's right here. Our neighbor Savo in the middle, and then Maxim's place. You can't miss it. Alright, so got Marco, Savo, Maxim. Awesome. Thanks, Marco. I appreciate it. No problem. If you'll excuse me, I just got my home automation system in the mail. Really excited. Oh, that sounds interesting. What does it do? Well, it's supposed to make life a whole lot easier, you know. Controlling the lights, temperature, even the security system. Pretty cool stuff. You know, I know a lot of people who have these, like, home automation systems. It seems like too much for me. I get so annoyed. Okay, so I got, like, some family members that do, like, the whole home automation thing. When it's like, oh, well, I need to turn on some lights in the living room. Let me just flip a switch. And then they're like, no, 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 no. Don't flip a switch. Just say, Alexa or Google or blah, 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 blah. Turn on living room lights. And then it turns on. That stuff annoys me to no end. When I could just walk up to a wall and... Sorry. Just annoys me. I hate it. I'm not a fan of it. While that does sound convenient, what did you decide to get it? Why did you decide to get it? Partly because of the recent disappearances happening around here. You know, it's good to have security. That's for sure. But mainly because our neighbor Savo got one and won't stop raving about it. Classic Savo. He left for vacation right after installing it, said it has built-in surveillance systems and all. Guess he wanted to keep an eye on things while he's away. Well, I hope you enjoy setting it up. Thanks again for the directions, Marco. No problem. If you need anything, I'm just a house away. What are you doing there? Clap, clap. He's got the same system. Wait, I have hands. I got no legs, but I got arms. Oh. Hold on, let me just... Sorry about that. Can I go in your house? No. Alright. Hey, sorry about that, man. I was just curious. I was curious is all. That's mine. It's no big deal. I'm just gonna go ahead and head on my way. Let's check Savo's trash. Why not? Rummage through Savo's bin. Thank you for the achievement. I'm checking things out, you know? What is that, illegal? This must be it. Clap, clap, certified smart house surveillance. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think the homeowner mentioned the keys would be in the backyard. I should go and check. I should go and check. Don't mind if I do. I think they said they put it in the flower pots. This is an extremely nice little garden area back here. I love this. I love it when people forego, like, oh, well, I want a pool. They're like, nah, I'm going to have a fucking pond. Like, this is cool. I like this. Sorry. Excuse my language when I said the F word. My apologies. I assume that's the key. Yup. Yep, there they are. Let's see if these work. It's a nice little backyard area, too. A few too many lights, honestly. It's a backyard area. It doesn't need to be lit up this well. Can't go in through the back. What was I thinking? What is that? It's like a... It looks like a garage door in the back, which some people have. The music just stopped altogether. It's really dark. I don't like this. Oh. Well, that's welcoming. They did say it was a smart house. They did say that. Read note on fridge. Well, let me just got to do some exploring first. How to be a mysterious killer. This seems probably irrelevant. What are these? Potato chips? Yep. Family photo. I don't need to pick that up and mess with it. That's probably none of my business. And I'm just here to babysit your house. I don't need to be looking at all your photos and whatnot. It's fine. It's fine. Here's what we need. Hey, thanks for house sitting. Please make sure to check the mailbox, water the plants, throw out the trash. P.S. Press Q on toggle the lights on off in any room. P.S.S. Once you're finished, help yourself to the food in the kitchen. Don't mind if I do, honestly. Check the mailbox, water the plants, throw out the trash. A to-do list just like home. Alright, time to get acquainted with this place. Make it a quick tour. Explore the rooms. Clap, clap, home automation systems. $97 is honestly not bad. That's not bad. This looks like a YouTube, like, video code. There's probably some deeper lore going on. That's probably for someone else to figure out. Clap on. Toilet flushes, that's good. There we go. Alright, we got the garage. Honestly, neat and tidy cabinets like this. Everything has a place, everything in its place. I respect that. This is the kind of garage I would aspire to. And it has like a little back garage door for the lawnmower and everything. Okay. I'm seeing the vision. It's a cool place. I don't hate it. I don't know if I would need that much storage, but you never know. Some people are different. Let me just close turn off the lights. No point in wasting power, you know what I mean? You know, we're just watching after the place. We don't own the place. You know what I mean? Turn on the lights. Hallway area. That's cool. Let's go ahead and go in here. Bedroom. Nice. Love that. Oh, sorry. Oh, bowling. That's nice. I accidentally knocked it over. That's my bad. Cool. More photos. Nothing really going on. How to kill a house sitter. That seems suspicious. You know, if I had to... if you want my opinion, that's suspicious. I'm actually not totally vibing with that book selection, and if you're reading that, I'm going to turn on all the lights in your house. Straight up, that's what I'm going to do. Got a lot of rubber ducks in here. I'm going to put them all in the bathtub. That seems to be where they belong. What are you doing with a rubber duck in the sink? Put it in the bath. Can I fill up the bath? I can't. All right. You gotta... I'm just making sure that it works. Also, you got a bathroom without a mirror. Also, wide open window right here. That's... I wouldn't want to be using this bathroom. Oh, right. All the doors open. That's fine. That's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Not a big deal to a guy like me. Let me go ahead and open this one up. Horror 101. House seems pretty normal. Now let's tackle that to-do list. First up, gotta grab the mail. Can't leave that lying around. Nice little photos. That's awesome. What is it? What is this? What is this one? 300 jump scare ideas. I don't really think it. They probably wouldn't, like, use that, right? That's probably just like a silly little book that you read to be silly. Can't enjoy the pizza yet. Oh. Little hall closet. Okay. A little some. Yeah, like I said, I'm turning on all the lights in the house, by the way. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm house sitting stuff. I don't pay the electric bill. I'm just checking your mailbox. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in this here mailbox. Missing, please help. Kim calls Zexon. 25 years old, 5.9 feet, 170 pounds. He's kind of built like me. Last seen 23rd, 1984. He was doing house sitting services. Huh. Missing house sitter, huh? Sounds like the beginning of a mystery novel. Wonder what happened. Alright, bill's sorted. True. Now time to show those plants some love. Can't have them wilting on me, that's true. Watering can is in the garage. How could I be so foolish thinking that there'd be a hose? It's 1984. Hoses didn't exist back then. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Watering can? That's a paint can. How foolish of me. Where's that watering can? Yeah, let me go. Yeah, this is how it's done. Wait, that was 1 of 5? Okay. This is gonna take a minute. There's a lot of water in this can. Give it a round of applause. You see, I feel like this is like, it's okay to have a bunch of lights in your like backyard area, but you get to a certain point where like they can't be on all the time. Like at some point you're just sort of like bothering the neighbors, you know what I mean? All right, next, grab the trash from the kitchen. I gotta put this back where it belongs. Or do I? No, not really. There we go. I don't gotta bother with that at all. That's none of my business. Let me grab the trash. You just leave the trash on the damn ground? That's full too? Bag's heavier than I expected. What's with these bones? What's with these bones sticking out? You scared the shit out of me. Who are you? Didn't really scare the shit out of me. Who are you? I'm Agent Ristalino, Federal Investigation Bureau. I need to ask you a few questions. All right. Sure. What's this about? There have been reports of disturbances in this area, disappearances, strange phenomena. We're conducting an investigation. Of course you are. Yeah, I've heard. Everything's fine here. I'm taking out the trash. Are you sure? We've reason to believe there's more to this neighborhood than meets the eye. Well, if you want to hang out, I welcome you to do so. I got nothing better to do. I'm always down to make a friend. Yeah, 100%. Just taking out the trash, you know. All right, but keep your eyes and ears open. We need to get to the bottom of this. Of course, will do. Thanks, Inspector. No problem. Stay safe out there. Get swatted by Ristalino. Hey, Ristalino, you got any opinions about the bones sticking out of this bag? All right, yeah. Let me just, that's fine. Get some food from the kitchen. What is Ristalino doing? He's just walking down the street. You'd figure he works for the FIB. He would probably have a car. Ristalino, come back. Get some food from the kitchen. Don't mind if I do. Hey, what's bobbing? Yeah. I can't eat that. That's on the couch. How could I be so... Elements of fear. Check upstairs rooms, but I wanted some food from the kitchen. I was hungry. I wanted some Fruit Loops, as you can tell. Fine, whatever. I'll check the upstairs rooms. Clap, clap. Elements of fear, you say? Hey, what's this? Caution, do not enter. Alright, that's one room checked. Let me go ahead and check this one as well. Clap, clap. That's 2 rooms checked. Very easily done. Let me check this other one. Clap, clap. Yes, another lovely room. You'd figure... Okay. I should grab something to eat and go to sleep. Pause. You'd think with, like, okay, they got the master bedroom, the bathroom, and then a study? Like, this is a bare bones study. Like, I don't mean to shame anybody for their gaming room, really, but, like, there's no gaming going on here. It's just, like, what is this? Also, what is up with this weird roof? I don't know. Get some food from the kitchen, but snooping around can get you in trouble according to this achievement that I just earned. Get some food from the kitchen. Okay, fine. I'll get some damn food from the kitchen. Eat my Fruit Loops. What? Nothing in here. Anything? Bro, how are you gonna have like an empty fridge? Come on now. Put cereal on bed upstairs. Where did I throw that thing? There it is. Put cereal on bed upstairs. You got it. Lay on the bed. Turn on the TV, I would assume. Okay. Where'd my remote go? It's almost the witching hour. We've learned about this. What? What was that about? What was that? That's what I'm wondering. Can I grab my cereal? I can't throw my cereal at him. The whole ass door is broken down? Every door is broken down? Okay, they do have it. This is the master room. I was saying the guest room. That makes sense. There's a fucking mess in here. What's this all about? Spooktubers to play your game. That's me. I'm a spooktuber myself. Okay. Do I fall into the category? Figure out what is going on. I'll flush the toilet. I'm just making sure that thing's clean. You know what I mean? Hello? Well, I sort of just ruined the whole place. That's messed up, honestly. If I clap in here, what happens? Nothing. I'll take this and put it. Oh, I was gonna. Let me just. No, hold on. I'm trying to. There we go. They're hanging out. They're friends. How to get spooktubers to play your game? Make it free. That's the answer. I'm here. I'm doing it. All right. All right. Figure out what's going on. What is going on? What are you doing, dude? You straight up goofing off. Rubber ducky in the bathtub. Wait, it won't go in the bathtub. Whoa! Shift to run. You got it, dude. Alright, I wasn't expecting big tall guy to be there. Oh, the door's locked. Jump through the window. What the hell was that? That guy was tall as hell. I need to get away from here as fast as possible. What if I went back in? Leave? Is that my blood? Hold on. I'm house sitting this place and this guy broke in. I gotta kick him the hell out. Alright, I guess not. I was just trying to do my job, man. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. I was just trying to do my job, man. I guess I'll walk home. Again, I should probably call the cops when I get home. Man, I don't think they're gonna pay me for this. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot what your name was. Hey. Hey, I had... Something's happening at your neighbor's house. Alright, never mind. Fine then. Be that way. I go to one of the neighbors' houses. These guys just sort of left me hanging. It's kind of messed up, honestly. Does everyone have a clap system around here? Hello? They won't let me in. I can't go up and be like, hey, there's a very tall entity that tried to spook me. Hello? Hello? No? What? When you fall off the map, the devil's chamber awaits. I kept running until I reached the nearest. No! This wasn't what was supposed to happen. I think I accidentally unlocked an alternate ending. I was just trying to say hi to the neighbors. I was seeing what they were up to. Just trying to get help for the situation that I was in. You can make the 1 block jump for chicken or make the 2 block, you know, the 1 block jump for beef. What's going on over here? Okay, my clapping function does not do anything. There's a wall here. This doesn't lead to anywhere. Okay. Fine. I'll go through wherever the devil's chamber wants me to go through. Fine, I'll do it. It's whatever. I don't care. Hello? Yeah, what's up? What's poppin'? Did I win? All right. I guess that's gonna be Nightmare Files. Clap, clap. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those beautiful, wonderful things. Oh, God. This is fun. This was a fun little adventure, okay? Still burping. Sorry. Once again, I drank 5 beers before I played this. So you'll have to forgive the slurring of my words that happened at the beginning of this. Had to lock in. Yeah, that's clap clap. I'd play it again. If there was, like, new stuff added. Or, like, if I thought that something different would happen. I appreciate it. I always love games like this where it's just, like, cool little one-sitting little adventure into an experience. I appreciate them. Credits. Some key assets were made by me, including all coding. Everything else 3D models modified. All right. Hey. Awesome. Appreciate you for watching. And I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye. All right, well, that's going to be it. There were 2 other achievements called Straight to Jail and Chiropractic Adjustment, where I assume you get killed by the monster and you go to jail. Ooh, baby. Oh. That was fun. Once again, little fun, little game, little jaunt into a little experience. We like that. We like that every now and then. It is time for me to end stream. Sadly. I know. It's been a fun one. It's been a fun Thirsty Thursday. I don't know if we will watch the other Parkour Civilization. We might. It's another 2 hours. But we got to find out what else happens, man. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching VODs, apparently. I appreciate you all, and I hope to see you in the next one here on the Corn stream. Any and all support means the world to us. Lots of love. Peace out, farewell, goodbye, good night. It is time for me to go to sleep because I work in the morning because I'm like I'm an adult. I work a real job. Sometimes even I can't believe it.